Night ride on the track.
What's going on, everybody? Good morning, and good morning. Welcome to the Saturday morning bird video. As you know, I'm Coach. I may be doing a little solo this morning, but that's okay. I got you guys in the chat with me. But today, lots of stuff going on. Well, this whole week has been a lot of stuff going on. But before we get started, I know you guys are going to want to talk about the Falcons first, but we're going to talk about and give a good shout out to this young man who just got traded this past week before we get started on anything. All right. But let me get a shout out to the people in the chat first before we start that. King Trayway, what's going on? Step Mode TV, what's going on? Miss PJ's in the house. Prince Kale's in the house. Yeah, man. I want to just give a quick shout out to Trae Young, man. On this trade, 8 years. One of the faces of the Hawks. I'm not sure how everybody felt about Trae Young. I thought the kid was a good player. I thought he could have done more. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes, but he was limited. His size was limited, but coaching could have been a problem. Anyway, he's gone. He's going to Washington, man. Just all you do is wish the young man good luck and hope his next adventure, whatever his next chapter, his NBA career gets well for him, man. So I continue to support the young man because I got a lot of cards to that young man. So yeah, they're worth some money. Anyway, but another thing about the whole situation, I think the Falcons screwed themselves because they got nothing for him but C.J. McCollum, good player, and the other cat, decent player, but there was no draft picks out of this whole thing. For some reason, they just wanted to let him go. So, whatever up with that, I don't know, but it's done. All right, so that's all we can say about that, but it's done. All right, but on to bigger and better things right now. Like Miss PJ said, congratulations to Matt Ryan. He's been named the president of football. How people going to feel about that? Don't know yet. But it's always going to be some complaints because people don't like Matt Ryan. So that's another thing too. But yeah. But yeah, man. It's been an interesting week. Started out the week. Raheem and Terry's getting fired. So fast process interviewing. We had a lot of people getting interviewed. I think there was 5 candidates for the president of football that was picked up. However, Mike Ryan got it. But I'm thinking in these interviews, there was a 2-for-1 type thing. Because they did Josh Williams from San Francisco, Brent Tillers from Carolina, Mike Dempsey from Detroit, and Ian Cunningham. That's everybody's favorite candidate for GM, I'm assuming. So, it is going to be what it's going to be. But yeah, Matt Ryan has the job. So I see everybody's in here okay with that. What's going on, D. Sloan? Tony Hall, what's going on? Georgia, Texas boy, what's happening? Engine number 9. Yeah. Like I said, congratulations to Matt Ryan, man. Xavier Littman, what's going on, brother? What did they say? They won't let him opt out of the 49 million at the end of the year as well. Who is he talking about right now? I'm confused. Oh, they're talking about Trae Young. Yeah. I got it. Okay. Yeah, you guys, like I said, today, man, I may be solo, but I got a lot of stuff to talk about on different topics about the NFL. So it all has something to do with the Falcons. So everything I'm going to talk about today has something a little bit to do with the Falcons. Yeah, Kubiak, Weaver, it's a lot of guys being interviewed, man. They even asked this is for, I'm assuming, for head coach Arthur Smith. They requested an interview with Arthur Smith again. I don't know how true that was. I just seen something on Twitter. It could be a joke, but I just happened to see something in about that. So it could have been a joke. But what's going on, Tony Hall? But yeah, you guys in this chat, man, y'all push these questions out. I'm gonna try to get them out as much as I can, what I see from you guys. So, but yeah, what else we got in here? All right, that's my morning stuff. What's going on, Southside? Larry, what's happening, man? Appreciate you guys hopping in this morning. Here's the first question here. How do I feel about LaFleur? You know, LaFleur is a candidate. A lot of people saying, Mac LaFleur, if he gets fired, he ain't been fired yet. So we're looking so far ahead. He's still in the playoffs. We got a game today. If he loses today, he may get fired. So then we can bring in LaFleur. But I like LaFleur. I think he'll be a good coach for Penix. What's going on, Six Man? But yeah, I think he'll be a good coach for Penix, as well as I think Kubiak be fine with him. And like I said, there's a lot of guys I think they would love to take this job. I think that a lot of guys would love to take this job. So, but the thing is, Matt Ryan is going to have to say so. And my take, because of past history, I think LaFleur will probably be the choice, as well as Kubiak, because Kubiak, they all under the same tree. They all follow the same stuff. So, but whoever it may be, man, they all got to answer to Matt Ryan, as well as the GM. So, like I said, the GM right now, they're looking at Ian Cunningham. And I think they're looking at these other four guys that was interviewed. I think they just put the president of operation down, because they had Ian Cunningham interviewing as president of football also. But we're talking GM. I don't know. It's all, I ain't gonna say it's confusing, but it's just something going on there. So we may have a GM before the week's over too, before the weekend's over, because you didn't hear them talking about who they was interviewing for GM. It was all about the president of football. So I'm thinking in the same sense of these guys that was just got to interviewing for president of football, I think they was probably also getting interviewed for the GM. Reason being, I'm saying that because all those guys was up the level of like assistant GM who worked behind the scene. And according to what Arthur Blank said in his interview, is that Matt Ryan is going to be on-field stuff only, not the behind-the-scenes stuff, but on-field stuff. That's where they have the Greg Beadle. He's the ex-president of football operation. So he's going to probably handle all the situational like stuff like that. Matt Ryan's going to be the one who's choose who you picking, the coaching, why you run this second offense from the last regime, stuff like that. So Matt Ryan's going to have a title of football. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting, man. So I'm looking forward to what he's going to do and what we bring it in. So the head coach and the GM, the head coach is going to be the most important part. He's going to be the most important part. And also what I'm seeing also for Matt Ryan, he's going to be able to fire and hire. Unlike what Terry had as GM, Matt Ryan's going to be the hire and the fire. So I think most of the decisions are going to be based on what Matt Ryan thinks. So what's up, Agent Cachuto? T. Terry, what's going on? Mucho, what's happening, man? But yeah, so it's going to be exciting, man. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be very exciting. What else we got in here? What's going on, Tony Hall? D. Coleman, what's going on, brother? But yeah, he's talking about I'm John Harbaugh. I'm getting out of the AFC and going to the NFC. I don't think John Harbaugh is a top candidate for Atlanta. I hate to say that. I don't think he's a top candidate for Atlanta. I don't know. He had Lamar Jackson. He had it. What's the word? I'm not gonna say he hasn't. Well, yeah, I'm gonna say this. Which quarterback has he ever developed? Yeah, I'm gonna say what's called. Is he fully developed? Is what's that damn boy name? Lamar Jackson. Is he a developed quarterback? Do y'all feel that he's a developed quarterback, or he's just an exciting quarterback? I don't think he's fully developed. So I'm not gonna put my hat in on John Harbaugh. So if it happened, it happens. But I'm just not. Let's go. Southside said, me personally think I feel like they already got their GM, the guy who was teammate with Matt Ryan at Boston College. Talk about Ian Cunningham. I don't think Ian was a teammate of Matt Ryan's in Boston College. I don't think so. He could have been. I don't think so. I'm not sure who was Matt Ryan's teammate at Boston College. I'm not exactly sure. But I'm hearing that if Ian Cunningham was, that's who I'm hearing that may be the GM. So, JD, what's up? He said, interviewing Clint today also might be coincidence that we hired Matt today. Yeah. Well, Matt Ryan, listen, I don't know what you guys, I don't know if you guys heard the interview, but Matt Ryan was already hired. These are just preliminaries that they had to do. They had to hire him. They had to interview more than one person, I'm assuming. But Matt Ryan, yeah. Yeah, so I think that was a foregone conclusion. Once Matt said that he was ready to chill at home. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got something for you guys. So this is what Matt Ryan spoke, I guess, today or yesterday, whatever day it was. Let me see, what is that? Do I have it in here? No, that ain't it. It must be this one here. All right. This is what Matt Ryan said today. Let me get rid of that. Right here. He said, Arthur gave me the chance of a lifetime almost 20 years ago, and he's done it again today. While I appreciate the time that I had with the coach and the CBS family, I've always been a Falcon. I feel great to be home. I could not be more excited, grateful, and humbled by the new opportunity. I began my career with a single goal: to do right by the Blank family, the Falcon organization, and the city of Atlanta, and appreciate our fans. My commitment to the successful of the franchise has not changed. I'll be ready to help write a new chapter of excellence. So that's what Matt Ryan said. I'm assuming it was this morning, last night, whatever it was. But Matt Ryan is your new man in this thing. All right. So, but yeah. So that's what he wrote in a tweet to one of these media people. I don't know who it was, but yeah. So, but Matt Ryan, whoever they hire, Matt Ryan's going to have to say so. He's going to have the approval. They have to have his approval. So he's the man. It's going to go down with Matt Ryan. I hate to say that, but Matt Ryan is going to be the one that's pretty much making the calls. The GM is going to be a drafter. He's going to be drafting. He's going to be getting the players for the head coach. But everything has to be approved by Matt Ryan. So in that draft room, you're going to see Matty Ice in there with his $1,000 suit on or whatever the hell it's going to cost him. Probably with a red tie on. I'm just saying. But anyway. Most definitely. most definitely. CBS was a stopping stone for him. But he's going to get. So I think people are excited. I'm kind of excited for it, man. Like I said, I'm very excited about that hire. What's that? Matt rocking the red. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, he's a class act person, man. It's gonna be right. But who's the GM? I think it's gonna be Ian Cunningham. I could be wrong, but I think it'll be Ian Cunningham. So yeah, we'll go with those scores in a while. Right? Hey, playoff games, it'll be great. But all right, let's go somewhere else. Let's go to another situation. I got a lot of stuff that's going on. Yeah, we denied an interview today or yesterday, whatever it was. The Falcons got a request from the Dallas Cowboys to interview Jeff Ulbrich as their DC. Guess what? It was denied. It was denied. Like I said, if you heard the interview, Arthur spoke highly of Jeff, and Jeff is still continuing to be under contract. So he, like I say, his contract was extended for the next coach in case that that the next head coach wants to keep him, but I'm sure that's going to happen anyway. So with that being said, I'm gonna give you guys a not a heads up, but a tidbit. If that happens, there's a chance that Clint Kubiak will stay. He's going to be your head coach. Or if Matt LaFleur gets fired, he's going to be your head coach. And me saying that is because those guys do have some, not work together, but they know each other from family because the dad worked with Jeff and Matt LaFleur worked with Jeff when he was with Atlanta too. So that there can all work out perfectly. So, but on the other hand, Tampa Bay was given permission to talk to Zach Robinson. You guys ain't sad about that? I'm pretty sad because he go to Tampa Bay, we're gonna beat their ass. Anyway, that's another story. They say they think the Ravens are all in on Brian Flores. I feel that too, Ski. I think that's who's going there. So, but yeah, he said, I think I like the thing I like about Cunningham's resume is since he's been there in Chicago, he's seen it fall with Eberflus, then made appropriate changes to correct things. But he's been with other teams too, and everywhere he's been, man, he's won. Every team he's been with, he's won. I think he's been with 3, maybe 4 different teams, but wherever he's been, he I ain't gonna say he was a game changer, but he's won, and I think he was scouting. He was winning on that too. So, but yeah, it's gonna be all great, man. What's up, Dre Murph? But yeah, because I didn't. If Jeff goes, I'm not mad, but I don't mind having him back. I think he did a great job this year. So, but it's gonna be great, man. So, you guys just stay tuned, man. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a crazy. But also, man, I think they asked to interview Vance Joseph, Denver D coordinator. I don't think we're gonna bring a D coordinator in here to be the head coach. Yeah, there we go. He was with the Ravens and the Eagles. That's exactly what it was. I think he won the Super Bowl with the Ravens. And I think he also won one with the Eagles. So the kid, he's not a new booty here. He's been behind the scenes for a while. So but he said Ian Cunningham is a GM because the Bears GM helped Matt Ryan get our position. Yeah, well, he was also with the Falcons too before he went to the Bears. Yeah, I think he worked. Did he work under? I think he worked under Dimitrov, and I think he worked maybe a year under Terry. Well, I ain't gonna say under Terry, but in the organization where Terry was here. I think I could be wrong there too. Ski says the Rooney Room. Well, you only thing I do is interview him. That's the thing. Only thing you have to do is interview these guys. You don't have to give them it ain't saying that you have to give them a job, but you got to give them a fair shot at it. But then again, Brian Flores, he still could be on that blacklist from the NFL. Could be. Don't know. But yeah. Miss PJ said, I want an offensive-minded coach for my head coach. Yeah, I like that too. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's gonna be something. All right. What else we got here? Another story that happened this week that I didn't see coming. But they did rework Kirk Cousins' contract. Which is cool, I guess. And it'll give us a lot more money coming. Where we at? Where's Kirk Cousins thing there? I just seen it. Yeah, I think it's gonna give us like $32 million that rework contract that he had. So that's going to help us in free agency, and that's a lot to do in free agency this year. What's that? Oh yeah, about that contract. Yeah, it's a what's what I'm looking for? It's just a move that the Falcons made, man. So somebody's already doing the money thing already. Who done this? It wasn't Terry that done this. I'm assuming it could have been Beatles or somebody, because Kurt want to go play somewhere else. But we'll catch hell in 27 though with this contract thing here. That's where we're gonna catch hell. But yeah, I think he's gonna be cut before the March 15th. Yeah, Greg Beatles. Yeah, that's his name. That's the new president and CEO, the one that took your boy's job, Rich McKay's job. Yeah, Kurt contract is, whew. Yeah, it's been reworked, all right. But it's gonna help the Falcons for sure next year. And with that money being like that, what it's gonna do, it's gonna give you the opportunity to sign some of your free agents back. And we got 3 free agency decisions that I think the Falcons need to look into. That's going to be Kyle Pitts, Drake London, and I'm going to say Tyler. I think those are 3 contracts you probably need to sink your teeth into. And I think you can get more money. I actually feel that they may cut a couple of people like a Mooney. Save money that way. So I'm gonna get back between the second ski on this, what you just said there. He said, Coach, I heard the rumors that Matt LaFleur is coaching. Yeah, I think he is. I think he will. Yeah, I think he will be. I think he's looking for. Yeah, I think he's coaching for his job. If they lose today, I actually feel that he's gone. Now, if they get fired this week, if they win this week, okay, I'm gonna say that if they win this week and they continue to play, and we don't have a head coach by the end of the week, LaFleur's in the running. He's the top guy. But you can't interview LaFleur now. Reason being, They're playing this week. Only reason you was able to interview Clint Kubiak this week because the Seattle Seahawks had a bye. That's the only reason you were able to interview him. So, but yeah, that's that situation there. Who else we got here? Ski, you said something here. You said Terry deserved to be fired. Give me a reason why Terry deserved to be fired. I understand he's gone. I do. And I understand some of the things that happened. Going to what I heard what Mr. Blank said. I did. But I guess I understand. Performance based, 5 years, not made the playoff. I get it. Either your fault, maybe not. But you are one of the staples that have been here those years. And these are, I'm not saying you brought in bad players. I'm not saying you had bad, you had good drafts. Every year you got somebody out of that draft that has produced and produced at a high level. But you are, like I say, that's why they got rid of Rich. They finally seen things that's on the in the vision. The vision wasn't right. When Terry drafted, he had to have a vision also, according to what Blank said. And now we're looking at the direction. Nobody had directions. They was buying players and just putting players out there. So there was no direction. Did Arthur Smith have a direction? Yeah, yeah and nay. Because we was in the same boat for the last 7 years, 6 years, whatever it was. So, yeah, I understand that. Do he deserve to be fired? Yeah. But 5 years of no playoff wins, no playoff appearances, you're in that book. So, all right. I know you want Kyle Pitts back. I want Kyle back too. I think Kyle has the ability to be that guy now. We see the end. We see what he can do. For some reason, he felt like he was like, okay, I'm gonna show these guys what I can do. But the play call was designed for. All right. But a lot of people are talking about Drake may get. Was it Drake being franchise tag? No, Kyle Pitts may be franchise. So now you're looking at $12 million a year. It's a 1 year thing. And after next year, you get rid of some people. Yeah. All right. We signed Pitts and trade Drake for some picks. Whoa, Ski, no, bro. That ain't gonna happen. Then you have to play Drake. He gonna come back and embarrass us. No, hell no. That's not Julio you're trading. At the old age. No. This man is still young. We've got one of the youngest team in football. So, who else we got in here? All right. Well, okay. D. Coleman said, deserved is strong and definitely earned in fire. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Yeah. I'm not, like I say, yeah. Ski said, and Terry voting against Blank on Bill Belichick is a confirmed. Yeah, I heard that too. So, yeah, it's a lot of things. Bingo. There you go right there. But, yeah. All right. But, yeah. Tracy Coleman, what's going on, Prince Trace? She said, GM coach loved the moon. I had work today, and I worked on Navy ships for a living. Okay, you're a welder. Okay. And if you love, move Clint Kubiak and Cunningham. Are you at Bremerton somewhere? Where you at? Where you in California? You in Washington? Where you at? On those Navy ships. Trace Coleman. I think that's where Terry going anyway. Thomas is just a consultant. He's not even GM. He's just a consultant. He may bring Terry back to there because he just so they look for what's called. So he said we can keep every coach. He said we can keep every coach. We still got defensive player. We got to pay. Well, who on the defensive line right now needs to be paid? Nobody. Our guys are young. We got young people, man. Our defense is young, and they're striving. So, you talk about Caden. It's a wait and see. Let's see who the coach is going to be, because I'm gonna tell y'all, I like the two setback, and one thing we know about Kubiak, he loves his two back defense. His two back offense. So that there may work, but does what's the cat? Matt LaFleur like that? Matt LaFleur only had one running back. He had other running backs, but he only had one that was super productive. So that could be a problem there. Steve said Terry couldn't find a second special teams coach. Yeah, he could, man. That's on them. He said Drake contract is up after 26. Yeah, Drake's plan on his. Not is this his fifth year this year? No, this is his fourth year. Yeah, Kirk. Yeah. He has his 26th year. He got to play 26 also. After this season, he goes into his fifth year option, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think, he goes into his fifth year option after this season. So, so he still has another year, this year and next year for Drake. But I say re-sign him in case he blows up and get 1,500 plus yards again. Then you got to pay him. So if you sign him in the offseason, it's a good deal for that. All right. What else I got over here? I got something else that I picked off. All right. Yeah. I want to show you guys this right here. This is our 2016 coaching roster. There's some guys on this. What's going? You know, you got Dan Quinn, Kyle Shanahan, Raheem. Those three out. But you look at Matt LaFleur, quarterback coach, Mike McDaniels, offensive assistant, and Jeff Albrecht. All right. These guys have what's going. Now, think about this. When Dan Quinn was fired, when Kyle Shanahan left to go to San Francisco, how do you guys think this team would have fared if they would have hired Matt LaFleur or Mike McDaniels as OC instead of hiring Steve Sarkisian? How do you guys feel that this team would have played after that? Was it a mistake hiring Steve Sarkisian and bringing in a whole nother type of offense instead of keeping what you had? Because you could have offered one of these guys offensive coordinator. That's all Cal did. Cal took him with him. He took that whole two offensive guys right there and took him with him to San Francisco. I think you could have offered one of those guys offensive coordinator from Atlanta. And I think we could have kept rolling a little longer. So then when you fired Dan Quinn, you probably could have hired one of those guys to be your head coach. And I think this cycle would have continued on. But the thing was, you still had to bring in defense. Because you could have, it's a lot of things that could have happened but didn't happen. So he said, but we brought Matt back. Matt was the quarterback. Matt is not coaching. Matt is actually in the front office. But everybody want those guys that I'm a different. I don't mind. I wouldn't mind going outside the box to bring somebody in. That's just me. You know. Yeah, so that two there, D. Colvin. Sharp wasn't back because he did win the playoff. He was the last offensive coach to win the playoff game. If anybody don't know that already, he was the last one to win the playoff game when we beat the Rams. So that is true. So look at this joker want to come in 3 hours late. 3 hours late, man.
Man, you've been on here 30 minutes, Coach. I just seen it.
30 minutes. That's 3 hours. But yeah, that's the thing about that right there, man. Who do we bring in? Like I said, everybody want LaFleur, they want so on and so on and so on and so on and so on. Only thing bad about it still ties down to that 2016 team if you bring in those guys right there. But we're gonna have to see. That's all I can say. What's going on, Big Will?
Good morning, sir.
How you feel about the new hire? Player, well, not said player.
I think they conducted the interviews to get more information about the position.
Say it again.
I think they conducted those interviews to get more about the position.
Right.
So they can have Matt Ryan prepared as he's seated in that position.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think they're going to be a little slow on the GM hire because they're the only GM spot open. So I think they're going to try to find the coaches first since it's like 8 slots open right now for coaches.
Yeah, on the offensive side.
So I think they're going to focus on that a lot. And I think Ian Cunningham going to probably be the GM.
I feel the same. I feel the same way. Like I said, all those guys that interviewed for that President Football, I think they was getting interviewed at the same time for GM also. They all work in the front office. So.
That's what a lot of folks were saying around around Twitter.
Yeah.
Also. So yeah. Hey, that last time you sent that thing, man, I was knocked out, Coach.
I kind of figured that.
I woke up like, dang, his show been over about 2 hours now.
That driving that night, man.
I got off real late the night before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was out.
What is that? The sky is falling on the south side. Was it raining down there, sir? I could
Yeah, it just opened up. It just opened up.
Okay. Well, but yeah, man, I'm just talking about what's happening this week. Talked about Jeff Albrecht he's gonna probably be back if the next head coach wants him.
Oh yeah, they were blocking.
Yeah, they blocked. Yeah.
But they did that with Mustache Man too, though. But Raheem didn't want him.
Who was the Mustache Man? Oh, yeah, I did talk about the last guy who had all the sacks that time.
But Raheem didn't want to bring him. He wanted to bring that bull.
His scapegoat. He knew he had a scapegoat. Is what's going.
It didn't work because he got fired. He was scapegoat.
That's what I'm saying. That was his scapegoat. He knew he was gonna get fired because he know Jeff never gonna get fired. That's all that was. He had the upper hand.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think about the Kirk Cousins rework of that contract?
I think they did that to make it easier to move on from Kirk Cousins if they can't work out a deal. Like, so you know what I'm saying?
But the only thing bad about it, in 2027, $67 million.
That's if they don't work with new deal.
Well, they did. That's part of the restructure.
They redid it to free up some money. I'm talking about
for 2026.
Right.
All that money went back to the back end.
Save a lot of bread.
Yeah, that's for just 26, but not for 27.
If they let them go, they ain't got to worry about 27.
Yeah, you do.
No, they don't. It won't be 67. Did you look at it?
Yeah, it'd be less. It'd be like 30. So yeah, that's right. It'd be half of that. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that's true. Because he has all this guaranteed money already.
Right. And if he take another position, starting role, he won't get that money anyway.
Right.
He only get a portion of it.
You get a little bit of yeah, that's true. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be very, very interesting. This whole off season gonna be off the chain. We just got to bring in the right people, man. That's all I'm saying. Bring in the right people, be okay. So,
I think Matt was a great hire though.
huh?
I think he was a great hire because he don't mind getting nobody ass.
That's true.
He-
That's
he
true.
don't care. So yeah, I
All
think it
right.
was good.
I'm gonna ask everybody this what's going. He said Kirk is useless. He wasn't useless the last couple games. He was all right. He won 4 games straight though. I'm just saying.
Offensive coordinator usually.
Yeah.
With Tampa Bay interview, I hope they hire him too. I hope to God they hire him.
They ain't gonna hire him. Well, he did beat them. He did beat them 3 out of 4 times. So they may see something we don't see. But
I hope they hire.
what do you say? If we bring LaFleur in, Willis might be coming with him. Oh, okay. I see you, Muto, but I'm gonna leave that alone right there. I ain't gonna get it that
Well,
way.
he might not be getting let go in.
That's what
Green
I'm
Bay.
saying. He may not be let go in Green Bay. So, but then again, we don't know LaFleur coming. We don't know.
They doing
He's in the
big-
playoffs right now.
Trying to get somebody now. They're not trying to wait on him.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think they're gonna.
Win this weekend. Then he in the playoffs for another week. They ain't trying to wait.
Exactly, especially if they win.
Because what if he don't choose this job? Now you just waited on this man.
There's a lot of jobs out there. That would mind. Okay, I got it right here. Let me see what's that. These are all the jobs that are open right now. I gotta find that thing. What's that? Is it this one? No, that ain't it. There you go. These are all the head coaching jobs that are open right now. You got the Dolphins job. You got the Browns job. You got the Ravens job. You got the Raiders job. You got the Giants job. Falcons and the Titans and the Cardinals. That's a lot of jobs out there. And how many coaches out there that may be a head coach again? You got John Harbaugh who's out there. I'm here in Miami. Vance Joseph. Go ahead. I didn't hear what you say.
It might be another job that pop open. So like,
Who is that? What job is that?
well, you know,
Oh, the Packers.
but yeah.
But I see Robert Saleh's getting a job. I see John Harbaugh getting a job for sure. Matt LaFleur, if he get fired, he'll get a job. Clint Kubiak, he gonna get a job. Now, who do y'all want? Clint Kubiak or do you want Matt LaFleur? Who's your I guess your dream coach or your fantasy coach would be? Who would you choose? Matt LaFleur over Clint Kubiak?
Unknown.
That's true. That's true.
But
All these guys are actually unknown.
well, not Matt LaFleur. He proved.
Well, yeah.
He proved in Green Bay. They've been in the playoffs since he's been there.
That's true. That's true. That is true. What about Mac McDaniel? Would you want him as a head coach?
Yeah, but he's gonna get another head coach job. I wouldn't want him as head coach. I'd take him as coordinator.
As coordinator? So would this be a dream? Okay, let me put this. Would this be a dream scenario? Matt LaFleur, Mike McDaniel's OC, Jeff Ulbrich at DC, and Jimmy Carter at special team coach?
They're bringing the 216 back out.
That's what I'm saying. That's the point I was trying to make earlier. Do we want to bring the 2016 team back together? That's just a thought. I'm just putting it out there.
On the same wavelength. Not trying to bring back a Super Bowl, just trying to make this team.
Right, make the team better. Yeah, exactly.
On the same wavelength, I'm cool with it. But if they rehashing the 2016 Super Bowl like Raheem did, no, I'm not with that. We got to let that die.
Yeah, that's my thing. Mutual said that would be lit. Maybe. I think it'd be some good coaching going on. because Matt LaFleur and Mike McDaniel actually worked together well when it was in Atlanta, and also when they went to San Francisco. So
Then Mike McDaniel, that man really know football. Did you see? He was a hell of a receiver. You seen that boy? You seen that video surfing with that boy?
I ain't seen it. No, was it on YouTube or something?
It was on Twitter.
Oh, okay, I meant to go check it out.
He was cooking DV. It was a minute ago. I thought I had posted it. I thought I put it in the chat, man.
I look for it. I go back and look in the chat. What's up, Mike? He's ATL Leo said, if we had a 2016 offense, this defense I'm cool with, but wipe everything too simple from the frame. Yeah, you can't have the same mindset. You can't. You have to not be so clueless. But then again, like you say, Matt Ryan does the hiring and firing. He will get in their ass.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell are you doing that shit for? Get your ass lined up.
But the difference would be Ian Cunningham. That would be the difference. Because he wasn't on that squad.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is different. He'll see things different. But he don't have any. This is the thing about Ian Cunningham. He's going to be the one who buy the players.
Oh, yeah.
He's not going to have control of the coach.
I think Arthur Blank liked that structure. He don't want the GM to worry about the coach type situation. You feel what I'm saying?
That'd be on Matt Ryan.
Right.
And if the GM ain't doing right, Matt Ryan can fire him too.
Right.
That's a bad man right there, then, boy. Oh my God.
I don't hate the structure because it gives you someone who the point to. It's not
right.
You
can't blame the owner for everything.
You can't blame his homeboy. You can't blame the homeboy McKay.
Not no more.
Can't blame him no more.
What's called put something in the chat earlier. He said the reason McKay got kicked off from the football side because him and Terry. That's why Terry got fired too. They voted against him for Belichick. I don't know how true that is, but there's a lot of stuff I'm reading about that.
I can see that if they thought Belichick was coming to take their job, which we know Belichick wants to have that say so over the grocers too. You know what I mean?
You see what DeAndre said? The new GM won't outdraft Terry. Atlanta did Terry wrong. Well, I ain't gonna say did him wrong. Terry had 5 years and no wins. 5 straight. Hold on, let me ask you a question. If you had a performance-based job and you didn't make those performance, you didn't fill up to that obligation of that performance for that made. You think you're gonna keep that job after 5 years?
No. I wasn't with the firing of him. But if he had a big say so and Raheem getting hired, then hey, I'm not
Yeah,
mad.
exactly. I understand. I didn't want Terry to go either. I'm not gonna say I wanted Terry to go, but I do understand.
Right.
I do understand. Coaching was terrible. Most definitely, coaching was terrible. But you're part of that group.
Yeah, I was seeing reports come out saying that he had a big say so about Raheem getting hired. And so if that was a fact, I can.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. He approved of Raheem. He voted for Raheem when they had that little what's called, and he voted against what's called. But he had a say so in Terry getting hired, as well as you got Arthur Blank said something in his press conference. I wanted to mention this here. They had no direction.
Yeah.
And Terry being the GM, he still should have, okay, this is the direction we want to go. I know he didn't have control of what's going, but he's supposed to have a direction also being the GM, right? He hired all these people. He drafted well. I can't take that away from Terry's drafting ability.
He brought good free agents in.
Yeah, he brought good free agents. So Terry does have an eye for talent.
Mm-hmm.
He does have that. But you and that head coach, y'all should have, because what Arthur said, I can remember when y'all was equal. Y'all supposed to be communicating. So I don't know if Terry did any communicating or anything.
I don't know if Terry was ready for this job. Probably, maybe he wasn't the, you know what I'm saying, the people person, but a talent seeker, but not a people
Oh
person.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
he was a super scout now.
Yeah, that wouldn't be surprising to me if he doesn't get another GM job.
Right,
If
right.
they bring him back as head scout, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. But the thing is, when you get a GM job, let him be the one who hire your coach. But there's no GM jobs open but ours.
And a
You
lot
understand what
of
I'm
these
saying?
GM jobs going away from letting them hire the coaches too. I've been looking
I
at
noticed
that.
that. Yeah, you're right. I noticed that too. You're right. I noticed that too. But the thing is, Terry ain't getting a GM job this year because there ain't no jobs open. The
Not unless
Falcons
they fire Mickey Loomis.
or Mickey Loomis retire.
Yeah, or that.
So
But see,
that's
the
it.
thing
Either
is,
Terry is the next Howie. Howie Roseman?
if the Falcons do decide to bring him back as like head scout,
I can
yeah,
see that.
I think he'll take it because he wouldn't want to uproot his family again. His
Right,
family
right,
been here
right, right.
5 years. His family been here 5 years, and they embrace
And
the
his kids
Atlanta.
are his kids are his son's in football too.
So I can definitely see that because he's good at seeing talent.
Oh yeah.
Nobody can, you know what I'm saying, deny that.
He said the Dolphins just had a new they just had a new GM. So yeah.
Yeah, it was just the Dolphin and the Falcon job GM opening. Is all it
Mhm.
was.
But yeah. But they say Ian Cunningham pretty good about getting talent in also.
Yeah, yeah.
So but yeah. And it's something else. Y'all remember, I don't know, they was talking about that Arthur Blank didn't want uh, Michael Penix. According to him, he has his full support.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Like, those are conflicting.
Yeah,
Reports.
very conflicting to me. Strange conversation.
On a quarterback, you show the whole staff on your jet to
Yeah,
go in the rain. So if for somebody to say that this boy don't have it, man, for him to come out there and throw in the rain and was putting balls on the money,
yeah. He can
he
throw.
got
We know he can throw.
direct. He didn't have a coach that was willing to put him under center.
Yeah,
You got to put this man under center. This is the NFL. You gonna have to be up under the center. You can't be in pistol all the time. It's not possible.
Ski
Defense
said.
is too smart. He's too smart for that.
He said Raheem is getting interviews as head coach
He
because
only had.
because of our defensive success.
I think it was just no. He had 2 interviews set up. You're right. He got 2 interviews set up.
Where can you see Raheem going?
I don't see nobody hiring. I see.
Let me see. I do. Let me tell you why. All right,
Go to Tennessee.
there are the Cardinals.
You think the Cardinals will bring him in?
Yeah, I do. I actually do. I don't know why, but I do. I do. Or did they get
Whoever.
the Raiders made too?
I don't see the right. Oh, not with Tom Brady. Now I don't see that.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot Tom Brady. That's true. What
Tom
about the
Brady.
Browns? No, I don't see that either. Not with Shador.
The Browns have been through so many coaches. I can see them doing this dumb jump.
So I can see him going to the Titans again. You know what? I can actually see Arthur Smith going back to the Titans to be the head coach.
That'd be a perfect. That's his area too. He's from Tennessee.
Mm-hmm. His dad office in Tennessee.
That'd be perfect right there. I think Arthur Smith would actually do good.
Got to get a run game.
In Tennessee. Yeah,
Then again, they're gonna lose the wide receiver.
if you got a good GM up there in Tennessee, I think he can succeed.
Yeah, he's young cat. Yeah, I think he'll be okay. But they try to rebuild that what's called.
Mm-hmm.
But could he handle another young quarterback? That's the thing.
but he might be young as far as being in the NFL, but he was in college for a minute.
Who's that? What's it called? Ward.
College for a minute.
He only did 5 years. He did. That's all he did with 5.
That's a seasoned quarterback now.
Huh?
That's a seasoned quarterback. 5 years. That's
Yeah.
seasoned.
A lot of them 5 years still look like boo boo.
He showed promises. If they had a better team, they'd be all right.
Yeah, he needs help. They need help. They definitely need help. But we know the buck can throw.
Yeah.
So whatever. Yeah.
He might want to have an offensive coordinator at mine. So for Arthur Smith to get high, he got to throw a top notch offensive coordinator out there.
But what if Mike Tomlin get forced to resign?
That can be a possible too. That's another job I was thinking about.
Yeah. It's a lot of scenarios after this first week of playoff game. Because if Steelers lose,
they don't fire their coaches.
Right, they're forced them to resign. Yeah, exactly what they do. So, but yeah, it's going to be very, 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 very interesting.
Yep.
But out of these head coaching jobs, which is 8 right now, what's the best fit for anybody? What's the best head coaching job opening that they have up here? You got the Dolphins, Browns, Ravens, Raiders, Giants, Falcons, Titans, and the Cardinals. Who do y'all feel is the best?
I got to say the Falcons, man.
I know you had none. Yeah. Okay, that's one. Falcons one. Okay. I agree with you. Because of the talent. Yeah, everything's already decided. Who's the second best team? What's the second?
I don't know about the Ravens because Lamar Jackson, he's a big question mark. It's like, so I guess you got to go. I guess you got to go to. Damn, bro.
I'm gonna say the Giants.
But the Giants, they don't stay with their coaches long. They always fire them quick
when they lose. Only when they lose. You had some coaches that were there for years, but then
I had to go with the Giants.
Then I'm gonna say, shit, I don't know. It gets ugly after that. I'm gonna say the Ravens third. Because they got good receivers, they got tight ends there, they got a decent D line and offensive line. But you got Lamar, somebody can develop Lamar to be a quarterback instead of being that college quarterback, RTO type guy. Maybe a good job.
They had a professional coordinator before Todd Monken.
Yeah. Todd dumbing down offense and made it like it was a college offense. So Lamar strived in that. He strived in that. But he just still can't. I don't think he still can read defenses. But one thing that Lamar did do this year, he didn't run as much this year. You notice that, though, right? He ran a lot less than he has in the past.
Because he put in his extensive bit off and run only necessary.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly what he did. All right, you got Falcons, Giants, Ravens, Browns, Dolphins. Damn. I don't know who's worse, right?
Because you can't trust their management, bro. Their management is
consistent. Y'all know their owner's the richest owner in the NFL.
Oh, yeah, he got money.
He got change coming out of his toes. That's something. Yeah, he's set. So
the Dolphins showed you inconsistency. The Browns.
But everybody still talk about Kevin Stefanski coming here too. Would you want Kevin Stefanski here?
He took them boys to 2 AFC championships.
He was a coach of the year twice.
Twice.
So he can coach. I don't know what was going on last year. They said it was a personal thing because of Tim McCarver, his stepdad, or his father-in-law, I guess it was, and Dion.
I think him in the front office was butting head.
So that's why I don't think there was Kevin Stefanski, whatever his damn name is, gonna be in Atlanta. Matt Ryan ain't got time for all that drama shit. So that's why I don't think he'll be here. So they said I like Clint Kubiak. I wouldn't mind having him. People in Seattle ain't happy about it.
Because it's pretty obvious they want them an offensive coordinator in here as head coach.
Yeah. Well, who was the last offensive coordinator we had at head coach?
Arthur Smith.
Yeah. How'd that work out for him?
The defensive coordinator, the one that worked out for us here.
Right. That was Mike Smith.
And Dan Quinn had
to a degree. Yeah, Dan Quinn too. He started out hot, then he got cold. But then again, we can blame a lot of that on Thomas because Thomas didn't invest into defense like he needed to. He was all about the offense, investing in the offense.
He didn't invest in the line.
Right. On both sides. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, on both sides. But yeah. But whoever this GM is, he needs to know offense and defensive side of the ball for drafting. Whoever that's going to be. So, but yeah. What else I got in here? I got something else in here I wanted to talk about. I think I had a picture. Let me see what my pictures are. Talk about that. Okay. This is something I seen the other day too. Did y'all see this right here about Bijan Robinson?
Yeah, I seen that. The most
the 24 years old.
24, yeah.
He's passed a lot of people.
The one he been compared to, McCaffrey, he up on him by 200.
Yeah, by 200. 205 to be exactly. And he's gonna probably extend that more.
I mean, he been successful because this man offense was straight give Bijan the ball.
Yeah, especially the end.
Bijan didn't have no choice, bro. He had no choice. But then when Bijan took on this number, he took it as a personal, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
As Mike Vick the way his number, he took it as a personal goal that he has success in his number. So I'm not shocked by his success right now, but I want to see when you get a true offensive coordinator in here, how he use all the talent, not just being, you know what I'm saying, Bijan be his play caller. That's not much offensive scheme.
Now, if this is just my own take, I'm not sure. But what Clint Kubiak does in his offense, he used both of those guys. He used Charbonnet as well as what's the other running back name for Seattle? They both get. They Brees Hall. No, Brees Hall's in Jersey.
Brees Hall is New Jersey.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's another reason why I like Kubiak. He used the two backs.
He used his running backs. Yeah. So, but long as they keep Leffert, we'll be okay on the offensive line, no matter who's bringing in. That's another person they have to keep with Leffert.
Blocking Leffert and your boy defense.
Yeah, both D-line coaches stay. Yeah, they definitely need to stay.
Yeah. So it was 3 coaches I think they were blocking right now.
So they blocked those 3. Yeah. What's called say he wants to be. He ain't got time to be moving no more.
Jerry Gray gonna do what he gonna do. He's going back your business.
Yeah. You heard that from Jerry Gray. What's up, Blue Jacket for Life? So Ski say he's in high school. Ski's a young man. Young man.
Knowledge is power, my boy. Ain't no age, no.
Yeah, man. He's a youngster. Kenneth Walker. Thank you, there, Mucho. Yeah, man.
I know his last name was Walker.
That's Jamie Walker. That's JJ from Good Time. No, what is that? I'm gonna argue with that old ass man. Who you arguing with, that Ski? Oh, you talking about Lamar? Man, I ain't talking about Lamar Jackson. He can't read it. What does David Lippman say? He said playing Georgia high school football is like playing lower level division football. That is true in some of these teams. They probably can beat some low level football team.
Well, they go with like Georgia and Texas. They football is
Exactly.
big.
It's important. It's like lifeline. But everybody's talking about, okay, let's talk about some free agents right now, bro. Free agent.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, I already see them franchise tagging Kyle Pitts. So we
You think that's gonna happen?
I guarantee a franchise tag.
With this extra money freed up, you don't think they'll give him a contract?
Well,
or that franchise tag. Okay, let's see. Can you continue on what you was doing at the end of the season?
Right. All the franchise tag doing is just to make sure he don't go nowhere while y'all work out something.
Right.
If you can't work out something, you can go ahead.
I can see that.
On that franchise tag.
But so in other words, you said sign Drake right now?
Yeah, because the tight end franchise tag is much cheaper than the wide receiver franchise tag.
So he get by $12.5 million, he'll be good for franchise tag. Yeah, that's what the franchise. Yeah, I see that.
I think it was 12 to 16, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So, but Drake, I said the same thing. Sign Drake now.
I sign Drake and Bijan right now. I'm signing both for him right now because if Bijan have another outbreak again,
let's see what that franchise tag for. Franchise tag for running backs. What's that says?
that's a good one. That's another one he can take too. Running back franchise tag ain't a lot.
I'm gonna see what it is for running backs. I'm gonna see what the hell it is. I don't know what the number is, but I'm gonna see what the hell it is. It says $10, not just man. What the hell? Okay. I can't spell. I said franchise. Oh, okay. For running backs, 2025, a non-exclusive franchise tag value is 13.6.
Yeah, that's right there with that tight end value. So
Yeah.
Either way, you can go either way.
You said franchise Bijan right now? You're gonna do one.
No. You ain't got to do Bijan right now. No.
Yeah, Bijan got 3 years to go.
I have another contract right now.
But you could extend him.
We got him in the first round, so we got 5 or 5th year option on.
Yes, but you could extend him. Same thing with Drake. You can extend those guys. You can give Bijan 20 because they won't take effect until this contract you have right now. Just to sign it, he can get the guarantee money now, but the contract won't go into effect until after his what's called.
I'm bringing Tyler Jim back too.
Yeah, I would. I agree now. I agree to bring Tyler back. But if not, you tender. This is what you got to do with Tyler. You have to tender Tyler to make sure you get something for him instead of just letting him walk.
Round or something for him.
Yeah, so you got to give him a tender. You got to give him a.
I'll put a second round tender on him.
That's exactly. That's exactly what I would do for it. So I'm looking at about $8 million
for a 5th round.
Yeah. So I go $8 million contract in a second round tender. That's what I would do for it. Because they're going from 1.2 million or 1.5 million to $8 million. That's a hop right there. That's a good hop. But Tyler did say something in a little interview. He said he do want to be a starter. He did say that. So he may take offers out there. So,
You want to be a starter?
he said something to that effect.
But a lot of these teams going to the back, right? There ain't too many
Tyler can go to a lot of teams and start right now. He can.
Yeah, he can for sure.
But this is the thing: if Clint Kubiak comes in, this is my own mindset. If Kubiak comes here, Tyler get used a lot. It's like half and half because Charbonnet gets 40% of the plays and gets 60% of the plays. That's a big difference from the 75-25 that we're using now.
Yeah.
So,
I just don't think Tyler liked the way he was being used. He was being used really like a true backup. Like
yeah, exactly. Or he was getting used. He was getting used to know he's gonna get his ass knocked. They're gonna try to knock his head off.
coming in there, you know what I'm saying? When the defense knows that you finna get the ball and knowing exactly what play is coming, they knew exactly what this man was calling.
He gonna run the ball. Just go to him.
Think about it. How many times Tyler or Bijan had to lose defensive guy because they knew the play was coming?
They wasn't. It was no disguise. That's the thing about Zach. He had no disguise.
That would make it so impressive what the running back did this year because they knew what y'all were doing and y'all still had this type of success.
Right. Especially when they were in that damn. But it did look different when Kirk was on the center, didn't it?
Yeah, so Kirk put his playbook in and
that's what I'm saying. It looked different. Hold on, look. Look what called said here. Muto said here, can you imagine Tyler and Scotty together in New York? Somebody gonna get hurt.
I don't want to see that.
That's just power.
He need to go AFC. I don't want to see Tyler nowhere in the NFC.
In the NFC. See it maybe once every 2 years.
He's gonna hurt a couple hours in December.
He gonna hurt the defender. What's called said that's like Ahmad Bradshaw and Brandon Jacobs. Although that ain't good. that's Super Bowl right there.
Yeah, that's nasty work, man.
Uh-oh.
Like you remind me of Mike Allstott. You know Mike Allstott?
Yeah. Except a little smaller. That's all.
You got smaller shoulders. You got smaller shoulders.
Yeah. Scott Robinson, did y'all hear that Matt LaFleur and the Packers are talking about a contract extension after the season?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. So they were trying to, I guess because they felt like a lot of teams were going to be after him. So they thinking about, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's still not 100% either. They can't come to a contract.
Now, he can decline that and say, I want to look at my options. Now, I'm going to ask you this question. Falcons or Packers? Who has the best looking team? Although the Packers in the playoff, we got that. Which teams you think you could do more with?
Ooh-wee.
You know, I'm gonna ask the hard one. I don't care.
Man. They got right now. I'm gonna have to say the Packers right now.
The Packers right now, they got a better wide receiver crew we have. They definitely have that. But I think if you look at it from side to side, I think our defense is better. So
we still need a cornerback too.
Yeah, we need a quarterback too.
I think we got our. Yeah, we good at safety. We good at
I think the D line's good too. We just gotta get better linebackers.
Yeah. We need at linebacker.
We need linebacker. We got two linebackers. Everybody else is just on the team.
A free agent.
Huh? Yeah, Caden's a free agent. But I think Caden and the young boy from Georgia are the same. I think
they're gonna get another Georgia player.
No. I'm talking about Walker. Walker and Caden to me are the same.
Oh, Jalen Walker. You think he's ready to do the linebacker role?
Yeah, I think he ready to run. He already run. They say he already run it. He's the one who talks the most in there. I think he'd be fine there. I think he's more of a leader than Caden is. Caden isn't one of those performance-based leaders.
I think I like him more on going from the DN and the linebacker position right now.
Sitting in the backside.
I think we can keep Brain Caton for a 2-year deal.
Yeah.
Get
about 15 mil.
Right, really master that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather see that. But if we have no choice, if Caton takes a contract somewhere else, then I can see Jalen Walker go ahead and step into that role. But if I had a choice, I'd have Caton down for 2 more years.
I agree with that. So, with this being said, I think Evan Katie's may be gone.
Yeah, I'll let him go. He all right. He can fly. How many sacks he had? About what, 2, 3?
I think he had 2.
And they still had the record breaking. Yeah, we don't need him.
Don't need him, yeah. I still say we bring in a big, healthy interior guy for the D-line.
I wouldn't mind having a big one.
There's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of them out there this year.
I go out to the Alabama boy.
Tim King.
Yeah,
That's a lot of them out there. I like Tim. He's big boy.
Yeah, you know how to get them hands up when you can't make it back there too. So I like that. Get boys get their hands up.
There's a couple of there's a nose guard guy from Ole Miss too, Davian Harris.
Ole Miss, I was just about to say that boy, but we got a lot of them on the team already.
It's a lot of man. It's a lot. Like I said, I got like 20 North guys I looked at. They some big old boys too, boy. The kid from Oregon, man, he didn't play good last night. The Amari Washington, he looked terrible.
They look unprepared out there, boy.
Look. I think that travel from the West Coast to the East Coast killed them. I don't know what it was. Then again, no. This is what reminded me. That them boys at Magic City sneaking out going to Magic City to me. That's how it looked to me.
I think them boys overlooked this team. Like they seen Indiana like a joke.
I don't know.
Indiana like a joke. You know,
bad mistake.
He got a little swag about him. He try to, you know what I'm saying? So
he ain't Kirby.
Exactly. I can see them trying to overlook them.
Yeah, well, they so overlooked them because them boys were putting that. Now I'm gonna say something about this quarterback kid. He has 1 year in, right? But did y'all see how he was throwing the ball? The ball just looked it was looking so smooth going these guys' hands. It was like they had a magnet. Like they had a magnet on, bro. I was like, what the hell?
You heard me?
What's that?
Who he came from, he was doing good before he came to Indiana, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
So he's a talented quarterback. Everybody might look at him because he talk funny and he be talking about God and everything first. But who the other person we see talking about God a lot?
Bijan.
Exactly. And what he do? So
put muscle on everybody's face.
Talk funny or be talking about God all the time. Don't look at what they do on that film. And that boy is elite. He got no fear back there.
They talk about they say he's still ain't gonna be the number 1 quarterback drafted. What the hell are y'all looking at then?
I can see Tom Brady going to get that because you know who didn't have no fear? Tom Brady.
Yeah, he'll go get somebody.
Tom Brady was a 6th round pick. He was a guy when he was at Michigan. He was a 4th-string quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
This man was in high school. He was a 7th-string quarterback. So Tom Brady love a talent like this, bro.
He'll take that challenge. He'll take that challenge.
Right now.
So, but yeah, it's
Las Vegas too. So what?
Ray 50 said he want Chalmers. Why you want Chalmers? You got a quarterback.
You get a quarterback like this. You get a quarterback like this with his head on his shoulder in Las Vegas, so you know he can stay focused and not be worried about the party life out there.
That's true.
Oh,
you in Vegas? Oh my God. them people out there, boy. Whoo, that'd be something special. but yeah, man. So, but free agents, Kyle Pitts. What you feel about Kyle Pitts?
I already told you. I bring him. Like I said, I franchise tag. He showed me enough to get that franchise tag.
So,
Y'all know my whole argument with Kyle Pitts is you can't be successful if you're not game playing in the game plan anyway. You feel like they wasn't going to Kyle Pitts. Period. He wasn't in the game plan.
Yeah.
When
Not
they
that
started
early.
when they started going to Kyle Pitts, you see what he can do. This man had 3 years with no quarterback. So like we seen what he can do when he got a quarterback getting him the ball. His first year, Matt Ryan got him the ball. You seen
Yeah.
what he did. His
And you know
fifth
what?
year,
Yeah.
they focused him in the offense. You see what he did. Almost had another 1,000-yard year.
Right. It's going to be very, 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 very interesting.
Yep. That's why I say this is gonna be wonderful. They gave us something to talk about.
Oh, yeah. You definitely going to have something to talk about. These are your Falcons free agency for 2026. You got David Onyemata, because his contract will be voided, so he's not. Leonard Floyd, Kyle Pitts, Caden Ellis. Did you sign this punter back, Bradley Pinion? You give him another year?
The punter,
Yeah.
I'll go get that boy out of Jordan. That
Woo!
boy can punt. That boy can punt.
That boy got a metal leg. Yeah, you're right.
This could be a year I can move away from Bradley Pinion and go
That's
get
true.
that guy punter out of Jordan.
I agree. What about you're not bringing Arnold Ebiketie back, right?
I can let Ebiketie and Onyemata walk, really.
What about Troy Anderson? He's going anyway, y'all. He's already gone.
Yeah, I can't even defend Troy Anderson no more.
Yeah, he's already gone. What about DeAfter?
Hell no, he proved enough for me. I sign that boy right now.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely. Felipe Franks. I'm gonna go with this.
Oh, Felipe showed me so. He got some hard on that special team now. But he got to show you more on the tight end role if you're gonna bring him back. We just can't be signing special team players and special team no more.
Well, that was Raheem's problem. He had a lot of special team people. We thought he had depth. We had a lot of special team depth.
Yeah.
And that started to look bad. So Felipe, what about Elijah Wilkinson?
Who?
Elijah, one who played tackle this past year.
Now,
I'm gonna say something about Elijah Wilkinson. He's the only. Listen, let me say this. Him and News are the only old lineman that played 100% of the snaps.
Exactly. And
so I'll bring it back just for depth. I would.
Yeah. At his position, guard.
He didn't do too bad at tackle. He only gave up. Listen. He gave up what 5 sacks this year. That's it. They say 5
out of 17 games.
Out of 17 games, that's not bad.
He never played.
As well, but he had like 19 penalties, I think, though.
Yeah, so I can't knock that he did all right. Our offensive line was top 5.
Yeah, he did okay. But I think he's good for depth.
He was top 5. We had a new center, a third string tackle. Come on, man. And we were the second fewest sack. Our QB was the second fewest sack.
Exactly. Come on. That's not bad.
What this
I think Jake gave up more sacks than he did.
He definitely did.
All right. Okay, next person. D'Angelo Malone.
D'Angelo Malone. He can go to.
Okay, Rodney Harris.
He can go.
Josh Wood.
I ain't seen enough of Josh Wood yet. They didn't.
Special team guy, yeah.
I ain't seen enough.
All right, Catavia Street.
I can use it for depth. If we can get him in at a depth piece, I can see it.
All right.
He's usable.
Easton Stick. Damn, he's 31 years old. I didn't know he was 31 years old. Good
Lord. I don't know. It depends on the coach. He might see another quarterback he wants.
That's true. Now, this guy here came on at the end of the season. thought he could have stayed around long. Every time he played, he did well. Khalid Kareem.
Oh, I like him as a depth piece.
I thought he should have stayed around longer. I thought he should have stayed longer. So he's definitely a person I think we need to resign.
Same coaching staff that kept forcing Jeff over to put in got transformer head. Kept putting him in there.
When they played, he transformer head was just a straight linebacker. He wasn't no edge guy. Kareem was a linebacker. I'm an edge guy.
Right.
All right. I think we got to resign the kicker. I think Zane Gonzalez did enough.
He proved enough to get a contract.
Yes, I think he did. But you bring in competition. You don't pay him till he wins the job. Sam Roberts.
What that was a backup guard?
No, he was a D lineman. He got hurt though.
Oh, the one we signed from Carolina.
Yeah. I thought he did well till he got hurt. Or did Raheem just put the man on the injury there? We don't know. We don't know who really hurt. I don't know. So
much, you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know who's really hurt. So, we got Tegan Conterio. He didn't do nothing for me. He can be good.
All that hype.
Hyping him up. Yeah. Elijah Garcia, D lineman. He didn't do enough for me either. All right, here's your boy, David Seals the fifth.
Hey man, it's a depth signing that don't cost you nothing. I can bring him back, but not as a primary source. No,
right. You bring him in just to have depth, and you keep him on your practice squad if that's what you need to start him at. But yeah, Javon Gwynn ain't played a game.
When
I think he played one game. I think.
Oh, I didn't even see why they signed him back. That man was terrible.
He's dead. He's good there. And what's called likes him. Long as you gotta let left have somebody he likes.
Oh yeah, you like. Oh yeah.
So you gotta let Tyler Algier.
That's a no-brainer.
Okay, I just put it there. Tyrone Whitley. I don't know who the hell he is. I don't know who he is. LaCal London.
Oh, I like him.
I like him too. I think you have enough for that interior. What's going? Because LaCal London played hell at the end of the season too. Malik Heath. I don't know who he is. I ain't gonna look at him. Ryan Hayes. I don't know who he is. He's a tackle too. Emory Jones.
Is that
quarterback?
No. He can go.
But he's a good scout team quarterback if he was healthy.
So they helped him.
Well, he was hurt.
You're right. He did get hurt earlier. He got hurt. Right.
He was hurt. Right. And I got one more. Natron Brooks. What you laughing at?
You know I defended Natron Brooks like crazy. I don't know if it was the bright lights they got to him because it got Kobe Bryant too. They ate Kobe Bryant up when he first came.
Yeah. So, Natron was held on special team. Natron did okay on special team. Natron is somebody you can bring back who can play more than one position. He can be a deep depth piece.
I give him opportunity for depth.
Yeah, he's a deep depth piece. So, but I think they're going to get a cornerback this year in this draft. So we get at least two more picks.
I think we get a big D lineman and a number 2 cornerback.
And a linebacker.
Those can be the first 2 picks.
But again, we could go free agent and get linebackers too. That's some good ones out there too. So do we rebuild this whole wide receiver room and have Drake be in it?
We gotta rebuild a whole wide receiver room. I think we gotta rebuild a whole wide receiver coach. That shit got to be rebuilt.
Well, then look at you. Now we know somebody who knows about wide receivers. We got Matt Ice in there now.
Hey, I wouldn't be opposed to hiring Sanu to teach these boys.
That's a possibility. That's a possibility.
Roddy White.
I don't think Roddy want to coach. Roddy be cussing people out, want to fight all the time. We don't need Roddy in there. Man, what you doing, man? You fucking.
He made Julio Jones and Harry Douglas good wide receiver.
That's true. I agree with that. All right, now
So
these are your wide receivers out here at free agency. All right, we got George Pickens, we got Alex Pierce, who I wanted a long time ago. You got Romeo Dobbs, Wandale Robinson, that's a no. Rashid Shaheed, that little fast little summer gun boy. That boy fast, man. He finna get paid. I think Seattle gonna pay him again though. Mike Evans, no. Debo Samuels, no. And who else I got up there? My wide receiver. Taiwan, nope. Yeah, so those are my top couple guys for wide receiver. Would you bring in somebody like Alex Pierce, kid from Indianapolis?
Alex Pierce from the Colts.
Yeah.
Hey, he's reliable. That boy reliable now.
Yeah, he's very reliable. I think he's leading their team in yardage this year.
I'm scared of George Pickens though. His attitude, I don't know.
He back in Georgia. He because he. Well, the George Pickens that the Dallas had was a good George Pickens because that boy was catching everything.
Remember he had a couple games where he just didn't do. He had when your boy CeeDee Lamb got hurt.
Yeah.
That game, George Pickens just shit. I guess the game over. I ain't gonna do.
Hold on. That's a good point right there. Ski. He said Kubiak. If Kubiak come here, there's a good chance you may see Shaheed here.
Ooh.
That's a good point.
That's nasty.
And you ain't got to pay him that much money either. Oh, he said George Checkpoint said Shaheed just signed an extension with Seattle.
Oh,
that's
well,
he ain't coming here then. Well, that's not the question.
His wide receiver class is deep this year too.
I'll take Pierce over Pickens though. I would.
Yeah, because Pickens is a question. He did great in Dallas, but it's a contract year for him too.
Yeah, yeah.
That scares me.
I think what's called will keep him in Dallas. They're paying. But then again, can they afford to pay him? They can't pay nobody else.
Maybe watch CeeDee Lamb on live for him. Open them out there together.
Yeah, he better lie before him because that's how he got this 1,000 yards because Pickens was taking 2 people with him.
Yep. I'd definitely take Pierce though.
Yeah, I take Pierce. So then we have to worry about David Sills the fifth. We have a white guy. So we don't have to worry about him. But we still need them. I think they're gonna get those guys, whoever the next coach come in, gonna get those young guys like Chris Blair and what's the other cat name? Who didn't see the field, who didn't even get called up, I don't think. I think he got called up one time.
That's gone.
He gone where?
Commander signed him.
When?
I thought I heard something about that. Man.
No, I ain't seen that. He's not a free agent. He said he has a contract year. He still had to get released from Atlanta. But then again, I don't know. I may be wrong. I don't know. I hope they ain't signed that man. But they will use him.
Yep. They signed him to their roster. He with the Washington Commanders.
Nick Nash?
Nick Nash with the Washington Commanders.
Wow, yesterday. Wow. Oh, he got a future contract. Oh. God, that's right. He was on the practice squad in the season. Yeah, that's right. Oh, that ain't good for us. He may be a man.
Thank our head coach. I thank our coaching staff for that.
Yeah. But then again, y'all remember the first year they didn't play Dorless and all those guys, and Dorless became a beast. Yeah.
They can do that. They can pull them to a reserve future deal.
Yeah, we brought some people back for a future deal for Atlanta too.
I'm saying offer somebody else practice squad.
Yeah, the practice squad is just your free agents now. Right. Your free agents.
Yeah, okay.
It's open.
Oh, that is crazy.
Yeah. Thank you, Raheem. You ain't got no dream. Wow, it's crazy.
Didn't even get to see what the man got.
He said, can't call his name no more.
I was just thinking about it. I was thinking about that.
I'm gonna mess with the bar. Call his name. He won't be there. Still got Casey Washington. Now he fell off the depth chart real fast. Is Kadero still on the team? Yeah, Hodge still on the team too. I think Hodge just quit on the team after old boy got fired too. Cause he started getting injured and yeah. So it's gonna be crazy. Crazy. All right. Anyway, we've been around 30 minutes. So let's talk about college football real quick before we end this day. But you guys got some questions, man. Put them in the chat and we'll try to get to them. Ole Miss got this. I ain't gonna say they got destroyed, but they got beat by Miami. Carson Beck showing that he's confident. But do you think Miami got a chance against Indiana? Yeah.
He knew what he did last year. He was more about himself last year, and he's seen that when he got to Miami, he let go of the little car, he let go of the Lamborghini, he
let go of the girl too. The girl dumped him, I think.
And yet nobody better not say that Georgia can't develop quarterback no more. You see what that boy out there doing?
What's going on? That Oregon is a glass cannon. Yeah, they got good looking uniforms though.
They just look good. That's it. They look good. And when they schedule this cupcake, they good.
Yeah,
but
that's
you
true.
see what happened when they got to play sometimes.
Indiana looked like. Well, Indiana beat them the first time, but they beat their ass the second time.
When they played Georgia beat the brakes off them.
Yeah, that's true.
So that ain't good when you playing good teams. You get destroyed.
Wow. Now, that thing about the Miami game is at home.
I think the national media want Miami to be back right now.
I think so too.
And that's making me feel some type of way.
I agree. I agree with you. But
so
then again,
I'd rather Indiana win, really.
When was the last? This is a question. When was the last time a Heisman Trophy player won the national championship? Was it Cam? Was it Cam?
No. I think Alabama wide receiver when they won the championship. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Smith.
Oh, Devontae Smith.
I think they won the championship that year. What year did he win it?
I don't know. Let me see.
I think they won the championship that year. Don't quote me on it, but I think.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't think. All right, let me see when Devontae won it. Devontae won it. Caleb won it. Nope, that ain't Caleb. I got a list right here. Okay. What year, Devontae? He won in 2020.
Yep, they won the championship that year. Then COVID year, Alabama won the championship.
Oh, we won it the next year. Yep, yes, you're right. But look at this boy numbers. This boy had 117 receptions, 1,856 yards, and 23 touchdowns. He better win that motherfucker that year. Good Lord. Woo. Wow. Your boy had. This is what your boy had this year. He had 257 completions out of 352 attempts. That's like shit. That's like 7% completion rate. That's a lot.
He had the lowest number for a Heisman winner. His passing
yards. Yeah, his passing yards was terrible. Yeah, Cam Newton had the lowest passing yards though.
But Cam Newton had a lot of like 1,000-yard rushing.
Yeah, he had 1,000-yard rushing. Yeah, that's how he got it. Yeah, that's true. Devontae Smith, the last wide receiver to win it. No, Travis Hunter. I don't know how the hell he got housed. I still don't know how he got housed. I don't know. He had 25 tackles. No sacks, 4 interceptions.
You know how that man got the high, coach.
The media like
straight out popularity.
Yeah, that's all it was. Cause I didn't think he deserved it, but he got it.
He deserved the wide receiver award.
Yeah, he shouldn't have got the ballistic off either. Because I think he barely had 1,000 yards, if he had 1,000 yards. So, but yeah. Damn, Joe Burrow had 5,000 yards in college.
First year trying to play both sides in the NFL, he got hurt.
We know that. Well, we said that earlier. He gonna get hurt.
You said that low management, you weren't gonna be able to do it, bro.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I think because he had a baby. But yeah, yeah. Now, can Miami front get to Indiana quarterback?
Yeah, they got a good front.
They got a good
Both
front.
teams got a heavy Porter roster. They got a heavy Porter transfer.
But you know what's kind of funny? I look at Indiana. I look at what's called all those no-name guys on defense. Those someone, but they be coming at you hard though, bro. I don't know if the scheme. I don't know if they just that good, but them boys get to you. I mean, they stop the run. I mean, they
got a lot of veterans on their defense. All these veterans.
But then again, they got a lot of transfers, and their whole defense is almost transfer players.
Both of these rosters. Transferred out.
Yeah, that's true. So you think Kobe? You think Kobe Young mad now that he left Miami? He could be in the championship game?
No.
You don't think he's mad? He's getting developed.
Yeah.
I guess he's developed.
He's gonna go in. He's gonna get drafted, so he ain't worried about that. Because the time he left Miami wasn't doing that.
Yeah, that's true.
So he came to Georgia where he needed. He's gonna be a draftable wide receiver.
Yeah. But yeah, it's going to be very, 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 very interesting. But I ain't going to give you my takes on who's going to win that game. But I don't see Miami beating Indiana. If they do, that means Miami playing a perfect game. They have to play a perfect game to win this championship. They don't, they're going to have hell. What the hell is this? Basketball score? Yeah. Is this a football game or something? I don't know. I must be looking at something weird. Florida didn't win no 10 games this year, did they? No, that can't be right. Never mind. That ain't right. That's basketball. That's basketball. I'm like, that can't be right. That cannot be right. Okay, let's go to the NFL playoff game. What we got going on today for the game? The Rams play the Panthers at 1:30. 1:30 today. Who wins that game? Rams or Panthers?
I got Rams.
Got the Rams.
Matthew Stafford different in the playoffs.
Yeah, he lost some too. But Puka, what's call's back today too though.
Who that? Oh, Adams back.
Adams back today too. So Panther got to deal with that. But little breezy, Young.
It's gonna be a close game. I give it a close game.
I think it's a close game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're playing at the Rams. The Rams are playing there though. That's the thing. They're playing there. They're playing there.
That's what's gonna make it a close game because they're in Carolina.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Interesting. Then you got the Packers going to the Bears at the Bears, 34 degrees and snowy. They both deal with the snow, so that's not a big deal.
Game right there.
I'm definitely gonna watch that game. It's on Prime TV tonight too. I'm definitely gonna watch that game. But some of you guys are wishing the Packers to lose, but that still don't guarantee us getting Matt LaFleur because, like somebody said, I think they're working on the contract for the cat. But We don't know. I don't know. I really don't really care.
It's gonna be good. One thing about what this college football playoff, and it brought some exciting games.
Yeah,
Nobody expected,
back to football. Yeah, college football was actually all the games been pretty decent,
nobody
except
expected the order to roll out like that. But
they were
all the
too
other
pretty.
games, all the other games been pretty competitive.
Yes, close too.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna ask you a question. Hypothetically, if did Georgia beat Indiana,
Could they?
would they? No, would they have? Would they have beat Indiana?
With this quarterback, no. This quarterback, he missed too many receivers. Now. I see it too many times.
Okay, could Georgia have beaten Miami?
Yeah, I think it would have been more on trying to goddamn take out Carson Benton more than anything because they probably felt betrayed by Carson Benton.
Well,
And
he was different.
he was going to the draft.
Well, Carson Beck left because he knew Garner was going to take his job.
But he told them he's going to the draft. You remember he declared for the draft.
He declared, yeah, then he changed. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true. That is kind of BS a little bit. Yeah, you're right. I got you on that point.
That's
all right.
what would have told them. See,
tomorrow's game. Go ahead. What about tomorrow's game? Bills and Jaguars.
Bills and Jaguars?
At the Jags. In Duval County.
Oh, man. That's going to be a good game, Coach.
That could be a good game.
But if Buffalo can't win now, when would they win?
Never.
Yeah, the man that kicks y'all out of the playoff every year is gone. If y'all can't win now, when are you going to win?
But the Jaguar, hey, man, Trevor Lawrence, I don't know what that damn Ian Cohen done down there for them. But Trevor Lawrence look totally different, bro. He ain't making bad decisions no more like he was. Yeah.
He's a great offensive coordinator.
He's proving that right now.
Yep.
But it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna try to watch as many games as I can this weekend.
It's gonna be a football lover. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. 49ers and the Eagles, and that's the early game too.
They're gonna be a good one.
I think Eagles will win this game. He said, "Talk slow." What you mean, talk slow? I'm talking too fast for you. That's how I talk, man. I can't help it. I get excited. All right, but yeah, I think the Eagles win that game against the 49ers because the 49ers, they are hurting.
Yeah, they got a lot of injuries.
But the Eagles have been there, guys. Y'all got to remember the Eagles been there. I think they still know how to, but they don't have the same offense though. Ever since that Kellen Moore left and went to not Dallas, but to New Orleans, the offense haven't been clicking like it. I thought.
Didn't they win 2 under this coach?
Say it again.
Didn't they win 2 championships under this coach?
Yeah, under Nick. Yeah, under Sirianni, I think. But the 2 or the 1?
I think he won 2. Let me look up.
I think Peterson was there when they won the other one. I think you're talking about. And Sirianni take him after Peterson. I could be wrong. So, but then you got the Chargers and the Patriots. I'm going with the Patriots.
All right, he only won 1 Super Bowl.
Yeah, so the other one was great with Peterson.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts the one won 2.
Hurts. Oh yeah, the
backup or someone.
No, he was the. I think did he get hurt? They pulled him and Nick Foles won that one. Nick Foles won that one, that first one that you're talking about. And that's the one that Ian Cunningham was under. He was with that group, I think. So.
No, he only got 1 Super Bowl too.
Who was that?
Jalen Hurts.
He got 1. That's the last one he won. Yeah, that's what I said. Nick Foles was on that first one you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember who the backup of that was that year. Oh no, it was Carson Wentz. It was Carson Wentz and Nick Foles that year.
That's right.
You said the Chargers are going to beat the Patriots? I don't see it. Not in Foxborough. I don't see it.
I can see that.
Chargers beating the Patriots?
Hardball show up in the playoffs now.
Well,
Remember that he beat us in Atlanta. We was the hot team.
Yeah, but the Patriots are at home. I don't see it happening.
We was at home.
Yeah. That team is stacked, though.
They are. But how many times we ain't seen stacked teams get put out playoffs?
We ain't had no defense. 2012 defense was okay, but it was, yeah. But yeah, that was 2012. But then again, they won that game because the boy held Roddy White coming across the window because they ain't caught the pass. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah, anybody can win, but I think the Patriots win that game. That's just my take. I'm finna go put some money on this game today too. And the Texans and the Steelers. Does Aaron Rodgers take him to the next round? Or is he a one and done with the Steelers?
Aaron Rodgers, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's Aaron Rodgers.
Defense getting to the second round.
You don't think CJ got enough? What the hell is recording? I don't know. What's called said Ghost Pepper says Texans. Southside said the Steelers. Somebody got to win. Houston's favorite by 3 though. Yeah. All these games gonna be good games. All these games should be good games.
You're right. It's a stat year, man.
Yeah. You're gonna see some upset. You're gonna see an upset somewhere. I don't know where, but there's gonna be an upset somewhere out of all these games. So he still got the Jags. Come on, Southside. Be for real. He still got this Jags and the Steelers in the AFC Championship. If that happened, boy, that means whew. Yeah, that'd be ugly.
But Ski say he see the Panthers winning.
I can see it.
Make it to the dance. Anything can happen.
I can see it. I can see it. I actually can see it. I don't know why, but I actually the Rams are favored by 10 points. But if Matthew Stafford's on, they can't get to Matthew Stafford to make him and give him too much time in the pocket. They're gonna get 8 alive.
That's what's gonna save it. Matthew Stafford on the ground.
I'm gonna tell y'all, for some strange reason, I don't want to say it because people up here go crazy. I can see the Seahawks make it to the Super Bowl. I can.
You see how it make it to the Super Bowl?
I can see it. I can actually see them make it to the Super Bowl.
Like I said, man, once you make it to the dance, anything is possible.
But the Rams will have to play them in the next round if they win.
But they know the Rams, though. They know
the Rams is the kryptonite of those guys, too. So, it's going to be interesting, man. So I'm going to give you a fake Super Bowl prediction right now. This is my fake Super Bowl prediction. Seattle and the Patriots.
Yeah. I think the Patriots too obvious though.
Yeah, that's you're probably right on that. You're probably right on that. Now, if the Bills win, now listen, if the Bills wins today, if the Bills beat the Jaguars today, I can see Seattle and the Bills. They have to win today.
I can see that's what I was thinking, the Bills and Seattle.
If the Bills win today, I can see the Bills in Seattle. But I don't see the Bills beating the Jaguars. I don't see the Jaguars beating the Patriots. Who has home field advantage throughout the whole thing? Who's the number one team in North Carolina?
Patriots?
No,
Denver. We forgot about Denver.
I forgot about Denver, too.
I forgot about Denver. Denver got a good team, and their head coach, you know he can coach over there, boy.
Now, can Bo Nix
No,
not choke. That's their dilemma. Bo Nix. You know how he got in. He was the SEC. That pressure get to him. That boy started peeing on himself.
Unless he played Georgia, that's the only time he messed. When he played Georgia, he couldn't get right.
That's true too. Well,
now whoever playing him, they might call Kirby. What you did to Bo Nix?
talked about his mama. Not just man. But hey, I don't know. It's gonna be a good playoff. I'm just looking forward to it. I may watch all the game.
I don't remember seeing it this stacked, coach. This is stacked.
It's stacked. Yeah, everybody who was just what's called have a stack.
They got
hot the right moment. What Panthers didn't get hot the right moment. They just won enough game early.
Tampa skated in there.
They skated, yeah, 8-9. But we seen worse. We seen what's called go 7-9 to get in the big game. So all they had to do was beat them one time. That'd be us right there playing against the Rams. At home. In the Mercedes-Benz. Anyway. What's up, Gene? He's there. Welcome, hey man. Appreciate you for the sub, brother. Thank you. All right. Falcons should be in this. Yes, the Falcons should be in green. They should be. All right. Anyway. I had a question here. What that question I had? I had to find that question I had. Oh, do y'all know? I got a video, not a video, but a thing. I'm pulling on your thing, Big Will. This is what I learned this from you. What is that? All right. These teams right here. This is the last team that never won a Super Bowl. Last time they were in the playoff, team won a Super Bowl. These are the playoff teams. The Jaguars never won a Super Bowl. They're in the playoff. The Chargers in the playoff never won a Super Bowl. Panthers in the playoff never won a Super Bowl. Who else is there? The Texans in the playoff never won a Super Bowl. The Bills been to a whole bunch of Super Bowls, but never won it. The Bears last time they was in the playoff.
85 Bears.
85 Bears. The second greatest defense in football, but they're going to say they first because that's when they start keeping much score. The 49ers. 94 the last time they won a Super Bowl. Steelers. 2008, last time they won a Super Bowl. Packers. 2010, last time they won a Super Bowl. Seattle. 2013, last time they won a Super Bowl. They went back-to-back, too, I think, that year. They lost that next year. Broncos, 2015. They won a Super Bowl. That was Peyton Manning last year, right? Yeah, I think that was.
Yeah.
2018. Patriots. Last time they won a Super Bowl. They got 7 of them. They got 6 of them. The Rams, 2021. And the Eagles last year. These are your Super Bowl teams. So you got some teams, man. It's gonna be interesting. All right. What we got here? I don't know how I can get by that. Georgia Tech sports. I don't know where it's at in here. All right. That's good company right there. Here it is, man. Sad I know more football. Ski is cussing somebody out. I don't know. Ski is going off for somebody. Either him and Blue Jacket for life going off. So.
You say what, Coach?
Blue Jacket and for life and Ski is going off. They've been fussing the whole day. So, Glenn said he was born and raised at Grady. All right. hear you, brother. What do you say? Dre Murphy. I hope and pray wish both Knicks fold up like a piece of bread. Bro, damn it, I don't want Sean Payton win another freaking suit. Yeah, I don't want that either.
That first one was given to him, so he's trying to prove he can win one.
Yeah. Thank you, Katrina. I ain't gonna say that, but yeah, we know how.
You ain't gotta say it, but we know where.
Yeah. Blue Jacket for Life said Lamar Jackson is a good quarterback. Oh, that's what y'all fussing about? Well, I ain't gonna get in that fuss. That's Sam's category. I don't mess with that category. 3 balls and 2 strikes. He said he got his coach fired. Yeah, yeah. If you look at it that way, he that man been there 18 years. 2 Super Bowls later. Or the one did he win 1 Super Bowl or was it 2 Super Bowls? He won one. Okay, that was Bill Belichick who won the first one. Okay, gotcha. Well, he don't get a job. He can go be special team coach for his brother.
That man gonna be the hottest coach out there. He get another head coach job.
Maybe he will go to Miami.
He might take something in the NFC.
I doubt it.
So he can meet his brother in the Super Bowl. That'd be a good Super Bowl, huh?
Well, they've done it before. I think they have a pact. You can't come to the NFC.
So they're gonna play each other in the ALC. That's it.
Yeah. I think he's an NFC coach anyway. I don't think he's an NFC coach.
You don't think he's an NFC coach?
Probably the quarterback too. He needs a OC.
He's gonna be a backup now. He ain't getting no starting job again.
Who, Tua?
Yeah. Well, I can't say that. There's a couple teams need a quarterback right now. I can see somebody using him like a bridge quarterback or something.
Possibly, yeah. I see that, yeah. Oh, there it is.
Shoot, you can bring Tua up here behind this offensive line. He'd be a good bridge quarterback.
Yeah.
You play good in Mercedes-Benz anyway.
Was that Tua?
You play good in Mercedes-Benz anyway.
Everybody play good in Mercedes. Everybody, listen. Everybody that won the SEC played good in this damn thing. You notice that, right?
Yep.
He said, I see Kyler Murray in Miami. Wow. No, Tua ain't get traded. He's still on the team. They owe him a lot of money.
Quarterback. That's another injury-prone quarterback.
He don't get injured. He just have head. He had head issues.
That's injury.
That's just from having a badass O-line. That's what that is.
Yeah. He get behind the good O-line, he'll be all right.
I think so. I actually feel that.
Think about it. When he has time to throw the ball, he tells defenses a lie.
He does. That's most quarterbacks that can do. Well, I ain't gonna say most quarterbacks. A lot of quarterbacks do that, but that's a couple that can't do that. They be seeing stuff. He said, "Now, okay, I'm gonna disagree with you on this. For a bridge guy to Pennis get back, I take on a tour, but depends on who your offensive coordinator is. It depends on now. Okay, let's look at the scenario. What if Matt McDaniel come here and be your OC, right? And Tua is your backup. Could that work?
Yeah, it depends on the asking price of Tua, though. If he ain't trying to get no big dollar,
Well, he's under contract right now.
So that means you got to trade for him.
You got to trade for him. Yeah, he's under contract. Remember, he just got that money just recently. So you got to trade for him. But do you really want to trade for him?
No, I ain't giving him no assets for Tua.
I don't think Miami will either. If Harbaugh, now think about it. If Harbaugh goes down to Miami, I think Tua stays there. They just change They just gonna build that offensive line, that defensive line, defensive. That's all they're gonna do. So he said, Coach, should we be pulling for Carolina today as a representative of the NFC South? Ooh. No. I had to think about it for a second. No. Because if they get to the Super Bowl, they're gonna talk some shit. I don't want people talking shit and be mad at them. But is the Panthers the best team came out that was in the NFC in the South this year? Or they like Big Will said, they got, I ain't gonna call it luck, but they just end up being at the right place at the right time. But they did beat us twice. So they are better than us. I don't know how you want. Their roster may not be better, but they are better than us this year as a team because they beat us twice. But yeah. So everybody saying no. They said Mike McDonald was to come here. I still don't want Tua. Why is that, Dre Murphy? Why don't you want him? You don't want that concussion problem on your head? That's true, too. That's true, that's key. They are better than us in coaching this aspect. You're definitely right about that. We were, but poorly coached. I just think we had poor guidance. And our offensive coordinator was boo-boo. So. Oh, I might say, nah, brother, I ain't never rooted for any team but the Falcons. Man can come out and blow the stadium like that Batman movie. Oh, wow. He said, nobody's talking about, where we at? Nobody's talking about Josh McCann. Which I don't think Josh. That's Miss Maggie. Miss Maggie, is she in here? I didn't see her in here. Did she pop in here somewhere? Oh, there she is. She did pop in. Hey, Miss Maggie, I didn't see you pop in here. I'm going down the thing so fast. I don't think Josh McDaniels is going to leave New England. I don't think Josh McDaniels is going to be a head coach. I don't think he wants to really be a head coach. So, but yeah, nobody's talked about him. Ray Murphy said, hi, Miss Maggie. So, I see Brian, okay. Ski said I see Brian Flores or Robert Sala's going to the Ravens. I think it'd be Sala. Like I said, I still think owners or teams are not going to bring Flores in. Is it fair? No, but this is the NFL. This is that good old boy cruise. Now, I'm going to say this. All right. Because Matt Ryan and Brian Flores did play on the same team and they are friends. If Brian Flores get an interview, I haven't heard that he has one. I can see that working this way. But then we just got to find that good OC. But then again, I don't think that's going to be the case because Arthur Blank wants, I think he wants Jeff Albrecht here. Now, if one of these guys, if Flores come here, I think Flores wanted to do his own defense. Now, that's just something I'm thinking. So, three balls, two strikes. And what is a realistic week in next season that Penix return? They say he's ahead of schedule right now. They say he could be back before the first game. And
that's training camp.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But his training camp, I don't know who the next coach gonna play their people during the preseason or not. Don't know. He could be the same thing like Kirk Cousins was last year. But people keep thinking that the man had 2 knee. This is his second true knee injury. He's had same knee hurt twice.
Yeah, Ski. Matt Ryan gonna be interviewing the coaches and the GM.
Yeah, he's gonna be the man. He's gonna run the show.
Yeah, he already done started on the coaches right now. I think he started interviews at 11 o'clock this morning.
Damn. So you think they're gonna have a coach in first?
I think they just prioritizing the interviews right now with the coaches because we the only GM job open.
Right.
And
I'm thinking they already got the GM.
They already know who they want.
Yeah, who they want. And that person's still in the playoffs, but you really can't bring him in yet.
Right.
And that's in. So, but what I can say? He said, well, coaches usually pick their GM, not the other way around. No, that ain't how it works.
Never been that way. What? The GM usually be over the coach.
Yeah, that's the old way now. Now they put everybody got their own responsibility. Don't give everybody so much responsibility.
They work more collaborative role now.
Yeah. Well, he tried that with Arthur Smith and Terry Fontenot, because Arthur was hired before Terry, but they all had to report to who? Rich McKay. I think. Well, Arthur said it was him, but I think it was Rich McKay. But anyway, that's another story.
We know it was Rich McKay. Until he finally just stripped the role from him just now.
Yeah.
Put somebody else in there.
Yeah. Okay, Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan's doing the interviewing this time. That's good though, man. I'm like I said earlier in the day, I'm happy for the kid. So he said, if it's not Harbaugh, it may be Clint. I don't think the Falcons want Harbaugh. I don't think Harbaugh's been known to develop quarterbacks as being a head coach. You see what I'm saying? People don't realize Harbaugh he was a special team coach, guys. He wasn't offense nor defense. He was just the right guy at the right time. So, and he has pedigree. His
ball name with everybody right now. That's all going on. You're gonna hear with every team right now.
Yeah. But I think he's going to Miami. And like I said, Harbaugh grew up in a coaching family. So he had that, I guess you can call it pedigree, or that mindset of coaching. Because his dad was a coach, his brother's a coach, so on and so on and so on and so on. But yeah, he was a special team coach and a part-time DB coach. So, but yeah, he has a similar good staff. That's one thing he has done. So, but Clint Kubiak, his daddy was a good OC. Gary was a good OC. So, yeah. That's with the help of the guy from the Bears. What's the GM at the Bears name? He used to be with Atlanta too, so I can't think what his name is. But he was helping Matt Ryan with some stuff.
The Rams GM used to be with Atlanta.
Yeah.
You see how all the guys go have success somewhere else?
Yeah, all those front office people.
That you let walk out the door.
Yeah. That's why he changed his whole thing up, man.
Right. He had to.
So yeah. He said, I'm a Harbaugh. If I'm John Harbaugh, I'm going to our Atlanta Dirty Bird Falcons or G-Man. I don't think he wants the Giants. I'm telling y'all, I see Miami in that man's future.
I can see Miami.
Yeah. I think Andy Cunningham's going to be the man. It's PJ. I think he's going to be the man. Oh, shit. That was 30 minutes. That's always fucking 45 minutes. All right, man.
That's what happened when you got good conversation, Coach.
Yeah, I'm like, shit. I thought, yeah. That's trying to freak me out right there. All right, y'all. We finna get out of here. Well, yeah, we finna get out of here. I gotta eat some breakfast. I haven't eaten the breakfast. So. But anyway, any more questions in there, man? Any more comments, man? I want to thank everybody that came in here. I want to thank Big Will for waking up this morning.
Yes,
That's 2 weeks in a row. I sent something last week. He's supposed to have been on last week.
I was knocked out. I got off late that morning. I was out.
So, but yeah, man. We right now we're on the right track. We hired our president of operations. Well, I'm sorry, president of football, not operation, but president of football. Matt Ryan, a legendary figure to most Falcons, real true Falcon fans.
This was to get him in the Hall of Fame. He do good here. He did good. He did good in the broadcasting role for 3 years.
Yeah.
If he do good at this point, oh my God.
Oh, Miss PJ got a question. Who do you want as special team coach? Not the one we had last year.
I don't care anybody but
anybody but the one we had last year. Shit. Put TJ Yanks in there. I don't care. Shit. He did everything else. I want to give him a try there. Maybe he get a head coach. Maybe he get a head coach job out of that. All right.
Bring TJ Yates in as special team coach. That would be fun.
He knows quarterbacks. He knows wide receivers. Oh, they need to find a couple of linebackers. All right, I just see another question. Oh, y'all going kind of fast these questions.
Yeah, they've been popping this morning.
Jesus Christ, I'm kind of old. I can't read real fast. He said, "I love for Blank to get Rex Ryan or Bill Belichick again." No, we good. I'm good with that. So.
Rex Ryan, look.
Rex
Maybe
Ryan.
A couple years ago with Rex Ryan, yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah. All right. Okay, Ghost Pepper said, okay. Joe Flacco, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, and as much as people hate Lamar, I don't hate Lamar. I just think he needs to be developed a little bit different. Showcasing ability to mold different style quarterbacks. Lamar is still the same quarterback he was in college.
Yeah.
He's the same quarterback. I don't think he's developed to be that elite quarterback. He's a quarterback. I'm gonna give him he's a quarterback, but he's not the type of quarterback that's gonna win you that Super Bowl. He got MVP, yeah. If you look at the MVP years, he was running the ball a lot. He was a showstopper. I'm calling him a showstopper because he was exciting. He had that Mike Vick moment.
He got the talent. He could be the Mike Vick.
He could be.
Mike Vick got with a good coach and really taught him the playbook.
If Mike Vick did what he did in Minnesota, he'd be a great quarterback. I'm gonna say it like that. Did I like Mike Vick? I love Mike Vick. But Mike Vick, yeah. So, but 82 Monte Carlo said Miami just said this morning they're in the race for Harbaugh. There you go.
I wouldn't be surprised. They only got a lot of money too.
Yeah. Oh, he got a whole bunch of money, y'all. I just want a 0.5% of his money. I want 0.5%. That's all I want. I don't want 1%. I just want 1.5. I'd be solid. Okay, he said, Ski said, do you think Blank is trying to set the organization up for his son? Of course. Do you see his son taking over next year, 27-28 season? I can. I think Mr. Blank, this is my take. I think Mr. Blank wants to see a playoff game in this big old stadium that he put a lot of his money down.
Right, we get to hold.
I think that would be sufficient for him to let his son take over. Just get the playoff game in Mercedes-Benz because there's not been one, guys. Since this year, we have not had a playoff game from the Falcons. We haven't been to the playoff game since it's no. Did we go to the playoff game? Yeah, we went to the playoff game the next year with the Rams. I think we went to the Rams. So yeah. But, oh my Lord. Come on, Kenneth. Kenny Collector, I have a strong feeling Ritter is going to be the bridge quarterback in the franchise. Remember, Darnell had 20 turnovers this year. Donald had 20 turnovers this year with Seattle. He had a lot. But they in the playoff. They're the number one seed with those 20 turnovers. I'm just saying.
Got a lot of passing yards too.
He got a lot. Yeah. He got a lot. All right. They say, imagine when Matt Ryan's gets a ring as president of football, the amount of petty that's there's gonna be a lot of shit. You could have waited on what's called, but this also could be a more criticized thing for Matt Ryan also. If things don't do what it needs to be done, you know what I'm saying? It can go the other way for Matt Ryan too. So, all right. He says, Southside's a look on social media, the whole nation's happy Matt.
Yeah. Yeah,
this is great for him. I'm happy for him. He said, remember we're hosting Super Bowl in 2026. I do remember. We got the Super Bowl as well as the World Cup too. No, we ain't hoping in 26.
No, I think we trying for 28.
I think it's 28. Because 26 is this year, bro.
Already out.
That's in San Francisco.
Yeah, San Francisco.
Yes, yeah. Home playoff game in the dome. My God, yeah. That's what I think Mr. Blank is waiting for right there. He hasn't had one. He built this big old pretty stadium. They said the best stadium experience in the whole NFL.
Old soccer playoff game that then you have football.
Yeah. So, and Matt Ryan, y'all remember that little thing he did this past summer with this team? Was it last summer or this summer?
Yep.
When he talked to the team, he say, "You win, this team will be behind you." So yeah, he said everything announced, a uniform change, everything been good to go. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me say this is another thing I had in here. Where is it at? No, I ain't got no picture. Anyway, they said the last 2 years, every time we wore the red helmets, we won all those games.
Yeah, I think we just got like 3 losses in them helmets or something like that.
Well, the last 2 years we played 6 games and we won them all. But I thought we lost a game in the red helmets against somebody this year. I could be wrong, but I think we lost a game against somebody in the red helmets this year.
I don't know. We got to do more research in that, coach.
Yeah. But I know they won 6 games in the red helmets this year, the last 2 years.
So we won a whole lot more than we lost in them things.
Exactly. So I'm thinking those may be your helmets for this uniform change, guys. I think so. So, but we will see. We will see. All right, got a couple more comments here. Okay. Well, we always lose to Pittsburgh. Yeah, Pittsburgh is one of those teams that we don't do good. Okay. He said John Harbaugh implemented an offense suited for a little more dual threat skills under Greg Norman and got him to MVP status. Right or wrong? Yeah. Or was that Greg Norman offense? John Harbaugh is not an offensive guy. He's defensive special teams. He brought in, well, what he did, he brought in the right coaching. And we never say he didn't bring in the right coaches. He brought in the right coaches for his players. And that's what he done. So.
Harbaugh know how to assemble a fail too, so I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is a strange notion here. The Falcons are 81 on Monday Night Football, y'all. That is, yeah. That's pretty good, y'all. That's pretty good. That's 22, yeah. 22, that's a long time back, y'all. But I was talking about Raheem's regime. So, yeah. But anyway, man, you got anything else you want to talk about, Will, before we got here?
No, you covered everything, coach.
All right. But again, before we get out here, man, I want everybody here to wish Trae Young good luck in his next endeavor.
Oh, yeah. I think it
Yeah,
was time for both sides.
yeah, he need a change, but I'm still up. I'm a little. I ain't so upset, but I'm a little shocked they didn't get anything back for him. But T.J. McCollum and
Well, no, his market was low. What I've been hearing around the league, his market was very low. Teams didn't want to give up draft capital for him.
wow, that's crazy.
So
They
his
go to
value
Washington.
is very
They
low
go
right
to
now.
Washington, change them around. They make the playoff.
And Washington was the only one willing to give him a long contract.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
that's the reason he chose Washington. And
Did you see Gilbert
yeah, I saw him.
Arenas video? He was like, "Thank God, this is what we needed." So he was happy for it.
Now if Washington able to build around him, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the question.
Was this move here worse than Dominique move?
I wouldn't
When,
say so, because like at times Trae Young was unwilling to give effort out there. Like you got to know, like when you're the superstar, you got to know that you run the team and the team look up to you. You know what I mean? So it was too many times he didn't take that role as the leader.
right, right. Well, but his teammates said he was a leader though.
Yeah.
I think
Either
I
he
think I think it's our vision, what we've seen from outside in. What you see on the, I guess this how sports is what you see, is not what you know.
what we see on game time don't look like no leader.
Right. Exactly. So
Defense is all I've been saying. Defense is effort. All I need Trae Young to do is to be a little net out there, and too many times he don't do that. He inconsistent with his defense when he want to play defense.
right.
I seen time where this man play good defense. So it's all
Well,
about
go ahead.
it's all about you putting in the effort. Man.
Right.
And I've seen him put in effort to be a defensive player at times. You got to be consistent with that. That's
Well,
one thing that
go ahead.
MJ. That's one thing that MJ prided himself on is being consistent when he come out there and play, because you never know what this family who sitting in the stand came and you know what I'm saying
Right.
paid to try to come see you play. You got to be consistent.
Yeah.
I'm not putting all that on Trae Young. This organization ain't been consistent either.
Correct.
Until they hired the GM, the GM make a move right now, but
Yeah.
they failed Trae Young too. They didn't put enough pieces around. I've been saying for years he needs another scorer with him,
Right.
like another superstar. He need one with him,
Well, they got one now. Jaden's becoming that man.
and that's sad they didn't get to play together like that.
Not that many games, yeah. Because Jalen got hurt those 2 years too, though.
Injury cost him.
Yeah, the injury did a lot of things for people. So, but yeah, who is that? Monte Carlo say he's too short. When you got people like Wemby and Giannis who can handle the rock, Giannis can't handle the rock. Giannis just be bogarting people. But yeah, he was small. The problem with him right now with the Hawks is that the defensive effort. You're right about that part about defensive effort. But yeah, he did play his best under Nate McMillan. Again, they had everybody on that team that played defense then, though.
Miller was coaching him, but he was beefing with Nate McMillan.
Yeah.
Nate McMillan was not scared to coach him. That's the thing that I worry about with the Hawks. You got to have somebody who's not afraid to coach superstars.
Well, they got some young boys up in DC now. You got to go play with.
Yep.
Boy, they young.
If they can build around Trae Young, they'll be a good team up there.
But you know, I'm gonna tell you something. CJ McCollum is a bad boy. He can score. He can score. And I think Nickeil Alexander-Walker, he's gonna be around for a little while. I like him too. So they actually got a nice nucleus. They got a nice nucleus.
The last 6 games we played, we've been top 5 defensively. So
yeah,
you can't knock it. They've been playing better without Trae Young.
I said that earlier before he came back. I said they've been playing better without Trae Young.
but it's true.
Yeah, it's most definitely. Most definitely. You're right. And I brought this question up. I said, y'all think, no, he ain't going nowhere. I said, y'all, I don't know. They actually look better.
After Luka Doncic got traded, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Once I seen that,
Yeah.
I said, "Oh boy!"
All those guys from that year almost been, I think, all got traded somewhere or gone. So,
Traded.
but yeah, it's basketball, man. Dyson's actually playing better. You know what though? Ever since that trade talk started happening, Dyson Daniels been playing better too. He started playing better after they started talking about trading Trae. But his defense slacked out a couple.
I can get traded.
Yeah. But I think Dyson Daniels' defense is off since he's doing more scoring. Have you noticed that a little bit? But everybody else is stepping up on defense though.
He's been stepping up a little bit.
Yeah.
Getting back to his form. But yeah, it was also because you felt like he had to pick up more of the scoring.
Yeah, he did. But now you got CJ. CJ can score.
Yeah. He definitely can score.
He can score. He plays decent defense. He plays decent defense too. So. Okay, I got a question. I'm glad you said that. What the hell happened to Greachy? Why is he shooting so good? What had that been?
Who?
The white kid. Greachy, whatever his name is.
In the off season?
He must start shooting everything. That boy shooting. He's shooting everything.
He always was a good shooter. It was the rotation part that had to get. They had to get him rotated in.
Or did he finally build some confidence? Because he was when he was in the game, he wasn't shooting. He was passing the ball a lot. Now he comes up, he spots up, and he shoots it. He let that thing fly now.
Snyder making them jack it up. So he encouraged them to shoot more.
Yeah, beat Creechy. That's it, Creechy, whatever his name is. Yeah, he's shooting a lot, and it's going in. He's one of the highest. He got one of the highest percentages in the 3-point range this year. So.
Yeah, I'm sad to see my boy Trae Young. He was a star up and coming, dog. So. But it was good for both sides. We wasn't going nowhere. I hate to say that.
Yeah.
In your words, I hate to say that. We weren't going nowhere.
Everybody talking about that year they went to the Eastern Conference Final. But did you see what was around them that year? they had some guys that can play. Yeah, double open balling. Yeah, he has.
What people forgetting about? We got the top 2 pick right now. We got that Pelicans pick. They number 2. If that draft lottery fall right.
But something else just happened because they're still talking about doing some more trading. I seen Anthony Davis' name come to Atlanta.
They trade as they was what?
You want Anthony Davis in this offense?
He just got hurt again.
He hurt. Well, we don't need to be hurt then.
That man just got hurt again.
And I'm still trying to see the move. I'm still trying to see the move that they made for Christian Puloff, whatever KP, whatever his name is, Christian Puloff. I didn't understand that move. I didn't like that move.
He's still been injured.
That's what I'm saying. He's been injured his whole career.
Why would they go get another injury-prone guy?
Yeah, that's true too.
Anthony Davis is a prolific scorer, but he's injury-prone. When the last time he played a full season?
I don't think he ever played one. But yeah, like I said, now the Hawks rotation will be Jalen Johnson, and something I said about Ricochet. I like the kid, but he ain't strong. He be going to the hole. He be getting just pushed in the air instead of making those slams, man. I was like, dude, you got to be stronger than that. But he can shoot though, and he can dribble. He can take you off. You
need that weight room like Wemby. Wemby need that weight room.
Wemby when they got some of that magical stuff. I don't know what the hell he used. He when he got some magical stuff. So, but yeah. They said Hawks, or go past the Hawks better not acquire AD. Man was spraining his wrist eating a bowl of cereal. What the fuck? What? Eating a bowl of cereal. Okay. He said street clothes day-to-day Davis. Wow. Come on, y'all. Y'all funny. But anyway.
Yeah, I seen some on Twitter. They had come out Anthony Davis come out with a new shoe, and it was the boot.
he got designed on it. Oh my Lord.
Going crazy on Anthony Davis.
They say he don't have an injury. He has a health issue.
No, he just injured his hand.
His hand?
Mm-hmm.
He injured some part of his body every year since he's been in the league. So, but yeah, man. Anyway, that's all we got for you today, man. Stay tuned to tomorrow's show, Regulated Show in the morning. I'm sure Matt is going to be ecstatic that Matt Ryan has this new job.
You gonna drop the link in the morning?
Huh?
You gonna drop the link in the morning? I
don't know. He's keeping it default. Then again, season's over. We'll see. I don't know. That's up to him. I don't drop links on that show. But anyway, no Pozzazzo for the Hawks having POD. Oh, Porzingis. I was like, what the hell is Pozzazzo? Porzingis. Okay. It's a health issue. Okay.
Oh, yeah, he didn't play last night. Him and Ricochet.
Yeah. But yeah. That's kind of funny. Trae Young's going to play with Alexander Czar, the guy who they said was going to be number one the first time over Ricochet, but he didn't.
Oh, and that's talking about Trae might not even play this year. You know they tanking.
Tanking for who?
I don't know, but you know the NBA stopped that because that's why they built a lot of it, so teams couldn't tank their way to the top.
Right. Yeah. They said Trae ain't gonna play the rest of the year. I think he's gonna play.
They said Trae might not play. They didn't make it definitive.
Well, they come to Atlanta. Washington got to come to Atlanta again, like 2 times. So yep. Trae playing. Oh, he said. Ski said the Panthers picked up Bryce Young 50-year option. Why not? I would have.
Of course they were gonna do that. This man been balling this year.
I would have, especially against Atlanta.
They picking up 50-year option to make sure that it just wasn't.
Yeah.
Look, they want him to do it again.
Yeah. Arthur Smith and Mars, they call Bryce Young their daddy. They ain't never beat.
You're right.
Hey, Daddy Bryce. Yeah. Oh my Lord. They didn't sign him to a contract though. Yeah, he got a 50 option. That means he's gonna play his 4th year, which is next year. Then he got a year after that.
That's all they mean. They want him to prove it again. He prove it again next year. He's gonna get a contract.
Well, no, his 5th year won't start to the year after. 28.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He prove it again next year.
Yeah.
He's gonna get a contract.
Yeah, they get one then. Yeah. They losing the record. Well, it is what it is there, but shit. Anyway, man, I think I'm gonna get off real this time. Mars blew out. He blew us out twice. Well, that don't sound right with how you said it, but yeah, he beat us twice. He beat us 3. He actually beat us 3 times though.
He played the Falcons 3 times up on the Raheem.
Yeah.
He beat him all 3 times.
All 3 times. Yeah, he don't score 49 points on us. He don't score 38 points on us. That's a lot. And it's all because of him getting out the pocket. And yeah. Okay, that's another thing.
Oh, because of us, we had this man raveled up a couple times.
Yeah. Well, he could be. I ain't gonna say that. I was. He could be walking on water. You know how he for to be holy or something. He could just float upon them.
No.
But anyway.
But they forgot he came from the Alabama program, so he's a tough boy.
And he definitely knows the Georgia though.
Right.
So But all right, man. I'll figure out for real. It's been 2 hours and 40 minutes. Damn. See, it's almost lunchtime now. I can't get no breakfast now. I gotta go find me some.
What on show, Coach?
Say what?
One of your longest shows going on. It's like a watch party.
I think last week was long too, I think, though. But anyway, man, we finna get out here, man. I want to thank everybody again. If you haven't already, if you're in this chat, hit the subscribe button, like this video, share the video out. Same thing for Big Will's channel.
Yes, sir.
Hit that subscribe button and go check out. He'll be back one day doing some more shows on Wednesday, y'all. So we just have to wait and see.
Stay still, man. Like I can be when you hosting, you got to be able to be still, though. Like
yeah, you driving too much.
Going on.
Yeah.
So I'm finna bring y'all another show back. Don't even worry.
So, but anyway, man, Will, give them where you at. Let them know how you can find you when you go back.
Y'all follow me on Twitter and YouTube at Will the Georgia Reaper. Like I said, catch me on Wednesday night. Everything Atlanta Sport. And whatever AFN got going on, I got time and they drop the link. Y'all know I'm there. For sure.
Yeah. And also for me, man, stay tuned for my. I'm gonna chop this video up. Well, StreamYard gonna chop it up for me. And look out for the shorts, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check those shorts out, man. Because the ones I put out last week, they got some nice hits on.
Over exaggerate, man. I ain't did a show in 4 weeks. He talking about 4 months.
just like he was 3 hours late today, right? But anyway, man.
I got y'all, boy, man. Don't need worry. I got
you. Yeah. So, like I said, the Falcons have given us a lot to talk about in this offseason right now. So it's going to get even deeper when we find who the head coach is going to be. So, but until then, man, thank y'all again. Stay tuned tomorrow, regulated show. There's no watch party because we ain't playing. But watch football, man. We're going to talk about some everything tomorrow. So, all right. Until then, peace, y'all.